jungle.
And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am.
He say love me, you pour me Chanel. 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 Say love me, pour me Chanel.
I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am.
If I'm talking to you, then I'm standing on business, is it?
Want you to know who I am.
That's just the way life goes. I like to slam doors closed. Trust me, I know it's always about me. I love you so
Scotty, I've got some issues that nobody can see, and all of these emotions are pouring out of me. I bring them to the light for you. It's only right. This is the soundtrack to my life. The soundtrack to my life. The soundtrack to my life. 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 The soundtrack to my life.
I'll give him high, show him what I got.
follow your dreams. Yeah. Wanna get a mansion, a jacuzzi, a theater to watch my movies, couple whips and lots of fancy things. The kids they call the Goonies. I see the future, crystal ball, mirror, mirror hanging on the wall. Who the flyest white boy of the mall? Got your girlfriend screening all the calls. She bubbling, we fucking and you cuddling. Like baby, where the fuck you been? Don't wanna tell you she in love with him. So we ain't saying nothing. You could probably tell she bluffing, cause she kissed you with the mouth. She gave me head with my concussion. Yeah, she blushing, all red. Wanna rush and go to bed. You interrogate that bitch like you the fed. So she says she in love with a rock star. Wanna smoke my weed, so she asked me where the tops are.
Already know I can leave it alone. You're on my mind. Already gave you the time and the place, so don't be shy. Just come be the man I need. Tell me you got something to give. I want it. I kinda like it when you call me wonderful. Whatever the type of talk it is, come on then. I gotta know you're meant to be the man I need. Talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Be the man that I need, baby. Talk to me, be the man that I need. Talk to me, be the man that I need, baby.
How can we go back to being friends when we just shared How can you look at me and pretend I'm someone you never had?
Talk to me, talk to me.
How can we go back to being friends when we just shared
Be the man that I need, baby.
me and pretend I'm someone you never
We're gonna have a problem here. I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All the Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up, please stand up. 'Cause I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All the Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up, please stand up.
That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast. That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast. That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast. That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast. That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast.
Oh,
That's the sound of the police. Stand clear. That's the sound of the beast. Watch out. We run New York.
You know you love me, I know you care. Just shout whenever, and I'll be there. You want my love, you want my heart, and we will never, ever, ever be apart. Are we an item? Girl, quit playing. We're just friends, what are you saying? Said there's another, look right in my eyes. My first love broke my heart for the first time, and I was like, baby,
When I was 13, I had my first love.
Is it ever gonna change? Am I gonna feel this way forever? Are you gonna be around for me to come on, come on?
Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Mississippi putting it down. I'm the hottest round. I told y'all mother, y'all can't stop me now. Listen to me now. I'm lasting 20 rounds. And if you want me, then come on get me now. Is you with me now? The biggie bounce. I know you dig the way I switch my style. Holla, holla. People sing around. Go, get your freak on. 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 Go, get your.
This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why. This is why. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why. This is why. This is why I'm hot. I'm hot 'cause I'm fly. You ain't 'cause you not. This is why. This is why. This is why I'm hot. I'm hot 'cause I'm fly. You ain't 'cause you not. This is why. This is why. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot.
Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me.
This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why. This is why. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why. This is why. This is why I'm hot. I'm hot 'cause I'm fly. You ain't 'cause you not. This is why. This is why. This is why I'm hot. I'm hot 'cause I'm fly. You ain't 'cause you not. This is why. This is why. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot.
If I could, then I would. I'll go wherever you will go. Way up high or down low. I'll go wherever you will go.
Sally, that feeling's coming around. Please don't go falling in love, then disappear in the arms out. Sally, I'll buy a couple of rounds.
I'll go wherever you will go.
Sally, then disappear in the arms out. Hear the roar. Oh shit, here we go again. I'm on it. That goes into two-step. Sally makes my head hurt. Her through the grapevine, she can be a diva. Cold like Minnesota, hotter than a fever. Oh shit, here we go again. I'm on it first. That goes into two-step. Sally makes my head hurt. Her through the grapevine, she can be a diva. Cold like Minnesota, hotter than a fever. Sally.
I've been roaming around, always looking down at all I see. Painted faces fill the places I can't reach. Oh, won't you stay with me? 'Cause you're all I need. This ain't no fantasy, but darling, stay with me. You know that I can use somebody. 'Cause you're all I need. You know that I can use somebody, but darling, stay with me. Honey, I get it, I get it, I get it. Way you got me all in my head. Think I'd rather you in my bed.
Whatever it is, you know I can take it. I'm counting the days, how many days till I can see?
Guess I'm the problem. And your meds never do no wrong. If I'm so awful, then why'd you stick around this long and never fix the whiskey? And why you keep on pulling it off the shelf? You hit when you looked at me, you halfway see yourself, and it got me thinking, if I'm the problem, well, you might be the reason.
Just give me time, honey, I get it. The way you got me on and I think I got it in my feet.
Badder than, bad from me part. Bad from me part. Bad from me part. Hey, safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep the heat even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, that these niggas is hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. Hey.
Rest in peace, my granny, she got hit by a bazooka.
Soldier boy, tell him. You just gotta punch, then crank back 3 times from left to right. Soldier boy, I win it. Why me crank it, why me roll? Why me crank that soldier boy, that Superman, that now why me crank that soldier? 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 Now why? Soldier boy, I win it. Why me crank it, why me roll? Why me crank that soldier boy, that Superman, that now why me crank that soldier? 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 Now why?
Oh baby, I need some more jet, more gin, more shots, pour it.
Agreement.
3 rounds, forget. With a bottle or 2, red wine, rosé, red cup. All day I'll drink me under the table to get over you. You make me feel good. Na 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 na. You make me feel so. Na 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 na. You make me feel good. Na 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 na. You make me feel so. Na 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 na. And you'll be that girl, you'll be
Everything you want, so let me get up there. I'm the baddest baby in the atmosphere.
feeling. What a feeling. What a feeling.
I never wanna hear you say I want it that way.
Mommy?
I'm a mom.
Mamacita.
I'm bringing sexy back. Other boys don't know how to act. Think it's special what's behind your back. So turn around and I'll pick up the slack. Go ahead, be gone with it. 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 Go ahead, child. Go ahead, be gone with it.
Get your sexy on. Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck, it's not your birthday. You'll find me in the club, bottle full of bug. Mama, I got what you need if you need to fill a buzz. I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug if you're into getting rough. You'll find me in the
In my lungs, I can feel you. Take me back to a time only we knew how to feel. You wasting up with an old film, smoking like weed on my couch in the back room.
Go shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck, it's not your birthday. Go shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck, it's not your birthday. Go shorty, it's your birthday. Go shorty, it's your birthday. Go shorty, it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck, it's not your birthday. You'll find me in the club, bottle full of bug. Look, mommy, I got the head, if you're into taking drugs. I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug, if you're into getting rough. You can find me in the club, bottle full of bug. Look, mommy, I got the head, if you're into taking drugs. I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug, if you're into getting rough. Go shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck, it's not your birthday. You find me in the club.
Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so.
Lady, running down to the riptide, taking away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you sing the song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the word.
'Cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby. 'Cause once you know,
Lady, running down to the riptide, taking away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man.
Don't make me choose. I think you know what this is. I think you wanna run. No, you ain't got no misses. But you got a sports car. We can unwind. Ride, drive the wheel. Baby, you know what this is. Baby, you know what this is. I think you know what this is. I think you wanna run. No, you ain't got no misses. But you got a sports car. We can unwind. Ride, drive the wheel. Baby, you know what this is. Baby, you know what this is. But I still stay, 'cause you're the only thing I know. So won't you take, oh, won't you take me home? Take me home. Take me
take me home tonight. I don't wanna let you go till you see the light. Take me home tonight. Listen, honey, just like what I say. Take me home tonight. I don't wanna let you go till you see the light. Take me home tonight. Listen, honey, just like what I say.
I'm coming to the cottage. NVIDIA. NVIDIA.
I know. Man, child, why you always come running on me? Fuck my life. Won't you let an innocent woman be? Coming closer now that I'm a bit tangled up in wires. I can't catch my breath. I run. Pulling deeper, I cannot confess. Drowning in the chaos. I can't catch my breath. I run. Can't look deeper. Child, why you always come running on me?
She on that coke diet.
Traitors! Traitors! We are getting ourselves ready. Here we go. Happy Tuesday. Little sign out, guys. YYGH. Little bit of a pop right there. Little pop and drop. I want to get myself going on this day. I want to get myself ready. I want every single person absolutely dialed in every single sense. Seeing where the money is going to be made. Seeing where the profits are going to be coming on in. Traders, good morning to everybody. It is time to be able to start trading right here and right now. If you guys have not yet, make sure you guys smash that thumbs on up. Get yourself excited, get yourself ready to go, and get yourself ready for an absolutely awesome day ahead. We're here. We're back. And we are so pumped to see what we have coming on up. 739 in the market. We are already seeing BJDX go on a pretty nice move right here. BJDX traders is the #1 top gainer in the stock market. BJDX started spiking around 6:30 a.m. and it got up towards around the price of $8.50, right underneath that 875 area that we always talk about. Now, what do we have here, guys? Well, if you scroll on down on Fox Runner, you can actually see the moment BJDX was alerted. You could see, guys, for every person, and I know the majority of you guys use Fox Runner now, but if you guys can't, you guys can see BJDX, 3-star press release, 3-star press release, 202% gain, and it came on out with what? A partnership. When you have your keywords, such as partnership, when you have your keywords, 3-star words, you have, again, a low float play, these can just go crazy. We know it's every 30 minutes. 30 minutes in the stock market, 6 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock, 8:30. That's when hot news comes on out. And as this hot news comes on out, gives us new opportunities to trade. So BJDX right here, as you guys can see, stock has been going on a nice move, spiked on up towards 850, getting a little bit of a drop. Now, I'm going to be open with you. I have not pulled the trigger on anything just yet. Now, yesterday was a great day. We made $1,700 on the day. But so far, I haven't pulled the trigger on anything just yet today. Let's make sure we get ready to crush it today. My goal today, guys, forget the small account challenge right now. Forget the PDT rule right now. Forget everything at this moment that's coming on up. Let's focus on right now. Let's focus on this morning. Let's focus on getting every single person in the green today. How does that sound? So that's what I want to be looking at. Right now, 741 in the market. BJDX here, team. We are again going to be watching this one closely, but is there anything else that we truly want to see here? That's what I'm going to look at here first. All right. Marvel. Guys, if you guys didn't see this, MRVL. Marvel is having like a 25% gap up because the CEO of NVIDIA, Jensen Huang, came out last night. They had a keynote meeting,
And the NVIDIA CEO says, this is the next trillion-dollar company. So Marvel went on this massive move. Literally, the CEO comes on out of NVIDIA, says, this is the next trillion-dollar company. Marvel has this huge gap up. Marvel has this huge spike. So a little bit of a bigger blue chip play. I just want to make sure we're not missing anything. And then, of course, we have until 8 o'clock this morning, guys. 8 o'clock in about 18 minutes from now, we do have that next big rip and run, that next big opportunity in that press release wave. BJDX, I want to see a little bit more like movement. BJDX has been a little bit quiet for about the past 20 minutes now. Past 20 minutes, BJDX has essentially just been sitting at 650. From the time of 720 to now again 742, 743, we basically have just sat right next to 650. I want to see some more movement. I want to see some more ripping and running and spiking and climbing. I want to see a little bit more hype. So we can take a look right here. See that BJDX, if we take a look at the chart, it did have a higher low setup. Easiest way to read stocks a lot of times, guys, is just look for a higher low. When you have a higher low, you can clearly see when is the stock considered bullish, right? And when is the stock considered bearish. So here's bullish, here's bearish. You guys can clearly see what we have. Here is the bullishness, here is the bearishness, where the stock is essentially, you can see as a mindset who has or who is in control. Traders, a lot of times, yes, you want to be able to look at a stock and see the hot news, and you want to see the float, and you want to see the volume, and you want to look for support and look for resistance. But a lot of it as well, especially when we're talking about these smaller plays, is we are looking for the psychology behind it. The psychology behind these plays, just saying to ourselves, hey, you know what? If we go from bullishness to bearishness, psychologically, we are going to see weakness. We're going to see that the momentum, that mindset shifts. Mindset in the stock market is very big. When everyone is bullish about something, we see plays go crazy. When people are bearish about something, we could see stocks again start dropping on off. Guys, what is something right now that a lot of people are bullish about? What is something right now that a lot of people are excited about? Well, we know it's been AI for the last like 2.5, 3 years now, where we have seen AI stocks go crazy and crazy and crazy. Now, guys, take a look at this over here. I don't know if you guys should check this on out, but this one sparked my interest a little bit and got me thinking. So go to the analyst alerts, and I want to scroll down to this one article here that they posted earlier. All right, guys, this right here. Did you guys see this morning? It says justified spikes or bubble. These are tech stocks, not meme stocks. Traders, it is a little bit crazy to say that this right here, this is not a meme play. If I again covered up the letters MU, so you didn't know that this was Micron, and you saw this type of move, would anyone make the assumption that this is a blue chip stock? Or would you guys make the assumption that this is a low float spiker? This is not natural out of, again, $100 billion company. This is not natural. Dell, this is not natural. INTC, this is not natural. I mean, even how sharp Google's going up. AMD, this is not natural, right? LITE, we are seeing these plays right here, team. It is a little bit crazy on how wild these type of plays are moving. These type of plays are spiking. These type of plays and this type of action has this hype, right? You guys can clearly see at this time here, it just comes on down. Ooh, they must have just put out another alert. It just comes on down to the pure fact that, are we in a bubble? Well, it says it's both. We are in an extreme bull market, but there are elements of an AI bubble. So the thing is, there is real backed up strong fundamentals. So there are strong fundamentals. Like the thing is, these plays are going on these rips and runs because the amount of orders that they're getting. But the valuations of what, again, the company can achieve might be a little stretched. So it's like almost both right now. Are we in an extreme bull market that this is healthy and it's just everyone's making money off AI? Or is it a little bit more of a bubble where none of this is actually real and it's all hope, it's all hype, it's all, again, hopeful expectations? Well, the thing is, guys, it's a little bit of both. There is backed up plays and there is fundamentals. But at the same time here, team, we do want you guys to be aware that this is still a little crazy. When you guys take a look at MU, that is a pretty wild move. SNDK, we know that's been crazy. Dell, we know that's crazy. Intel, we know that's crazy. Google, AMD, LIT, it doesn't matter where you look. some of these plays are a little bit stretched out. So, will there ever be a massive drop? Will there ever be a massive pullback on these plays? I'm sure at some point, yes. And that's why, again, they're basically saying a 20 to 40% correction would not be surprising if earnings in the future ever again disappointed. But right now here, team, guess what? We're still going up. Right now here, team, guess what? We're still climbing. So, I'm not going to say go against these plays. I would say ride the momentum until the momentum ends. Ride the momentum until the momentum shifts. So team, we are seeing a lot of hype and momentum in this market. Let's go all the way down to the bottom. Let's get ourselves fully aware of this market. This is how I start off every day. Every day I wake up, go to the analyst alerts page on Foxrunner, go down to the bottom, and it just sets the tone on what I need to know about the market. So, kicking off perfectly. Key points to know about this current market. Market overview, prep as we move into Tuesday trading. So, first things first, AI boom continues. Huge money is flowing into AI. So far this year, AI-related companies have raised about $380 billion through bonds, venture capitals, and other fundings. That's roughly 64% of all money raised in those categories. Nearly 9 out of 10 venture dollar companies went to AI companies. So we know MU, SNDK, AMD, AXTI. We know that these plays have been on fire. On fire. Data centers are exploding. U.S. spending on data center construction has jumped over $50 billion per year in the last 4 years. It has grown 336%, while regular office building construction has actually dropped. So traders, let's think about data centers. Guys, if we're asking ourselves, okay, well, what are data center stocks? NBIS, IREN, right? These are two very popular plays. NBIS, is that coming up towards record highs right now? Guys, NBIS, that's right next to record highs. What about IREN coming on up right next to record highs? So people are saying, oh, could again these data center plays be the next kind of big rip and run, be the next type of SNDK like move? Definitely have potential. Big company moves. Google is planning to raise $80 billion to expand AI infrastructure. Anthropic, a major AI company, has secretly filed paperwork for IPO going public on the stock market. OpenAI is not in a rush to go public, and SpaceX is already preparing for its IPO on June 12th. Ladies and gentlemen, Anthropic starting to do the paperwork to go live on the stock market this year. OpenAI probably not going to go live this year. SpaceX is going live June 12th. Kathy Woods just bought again more shares of AMD. Robinhood completed its purchase of WonderFi. And again, Citrus Research founder Andrew Luff was found guilty. Now, I want to make sure you guys again understand this. So again, take some of this, understand what we have. AI stocks are hot. Data centers are again getting a lot of momentum. We are seeing again some IPOs coming on out. And of course, just some other fun facts. Marvel, blue chip play, spikes 26%. Last night, the CEO Jensen Huang came on out with a keynote. What's a keynote? Keynote's basically when they go on stage and just give a little bit of an update, right? So, if you guys just type in, Jensen Huang keynote, that's when he's basically standing out here on stage and, he's going over, hey, we got to be able, are we coming out with brand new laptops this fall? So they're coming out with brand new laptops this fall, kind of, going over different things. Guys always wearing the leather jacket type of deal. And we see Marvel spikes 26% because Jensen Huang brought out the CEO of Marvel last night and he goes, this is the next $1 trillion company. And guess what? Whoop! Nvidia goes on a crazy spike. Nvidia goes on a crazy rip. Nvidia goes on a crazy run. Or excuse me, Marvel goes on a crazy rip and run. Nvidia itself invested $2 billion over in Marvel. So it's almost like, your billionaire buddy just gave you again some hype. Best way to think about it, guys, is we all know Justin Bieber. What if Justin Bieber went on his Instagram and said, hey everyone, I found the best singer I've ever found. I'm going to make him big. Everyone go follow Lars Schmissenwitzen. Lars Schmissenwitzen. Everyone go follow him. He's the best singer. Guys, Lars Schmissenwitzen goes from 1,000 followers to 2 million followers because Justin Bieber called him out. Same exact thing with Marvel. Jensen Huang, the big brother, says, hey, everyone go buy MRVL. Guess what? It goes on a big time spike. That's essentially what we have here. Okay? Also, a little side note here, team. Andrew Leff, founder of Citron Research, found guilty for securities fraud. Uh-oh. Guys, Citron, the way I know Citron, why is Citron a popular name? Because Citron was one of the people that were squeezed out very hard during GameStop. Citron lost billions of dollars during GameStop. So it says, prosecutor alleged that Andrew Leff, used tweets about dozens of companies to manipulate share prices and approximately generating nearly $20 million in trading profits for himself. Leff testified in his own defense during the 3-week trial. The jury reached its verdict after 2 days of deliberations. So, he was found on 13 counts of security frauds. He was acquitted of 4 counts. Sentencing is August 31st. He is again sentenced up to 25 years in prison. So traders, what was he doing? Does anyone know? Basically, he was going on X and telling people to go buy these, certain plays. Now, traders, I know a lot of people do that. Don't a lot of people? I mean, guys, if you go through an X time feed, it's hundreds of people. You could look anywhere that says, hey, everyone go buy this stock. This is the next big thing. Hey, everyone go buy this play. This is the next big thing. But what's the difference with him? The difference with him is he is registered by the SEC. The difference with him is he takes people's money and invests it for him, or he invests it for them. So the thing is, when you are a broker or you are a hedge fund, you can't take your own money or take other people's money. You buy the stock with your personal funds, then you buy the stock again with other people's money, then you go tell the rest of the world to go buy that play, and hopefully you're the person making the most amount of money. Can you guys see what's the issue there? You run a hedge fund. You take your personal funds, you buy stock ABC. Then you take everyone else's funds that trusts you, then you buy the stock to raise up your funds even more, and then you tell your ex-followers to go buy it as well. Hey, the reason why the majority of people in the world can just say, hey, go buy this stock, buy this stock, is because we don't take people's money, right? Do you guys take anyone's money and invest it for them? Do I take anyone's money and invest it for them? The answer is no. I don't do that. I am not registered to be able to do that. I have never once in my life have ever taken someone's money and invested it for them because I'm not allowed to. That would be illegal for me to do. So I get emails all the time of people saying, hey, Deck, if I send you $100,000, if I send you $50,000, can you trade it for me? And I say, as great as that sounds, I cannot do that because I can get in trouble. So the only thing that I do is invest my own money. The only thing that I do is give my thoughts. I give my thoughts, and you can do what you like out of your own free will. If you like my thoughts, if you dislike my thoughts, if you whatever. But this guy, what he did wrong was he was, again, buying plays, putting, again, other people's money underneath his plays, and then telling, again, his following to go buy his plays as well. There's obviously a lot going on there, right? You run a hedge fund, you collect people's money, you gotta just kind of keep to yourself, you know? So that's where, again, he was just charged for securities fraud, and we'll see what type of, prison sentence he gets. Most likely, what do you guys think will happen? I'm going to take an assumption. He will probably get, I'm going to say he made, $20 million over the last 5 years. He'll probably get, I'm going to say, within 1 or 2 years of, a nice prison, and then probably 2 years of probation. He'll probably go to prison for about 1 to 2 years, then probably get 1 to 2 years of probation, and then he'll be off the hook. So, I mean, a lot of times, financial crime, it seems like they kind of get away with a lot of it or get very loose with it. You know what I mean? HKIT was the #1 top gainer, 350% gain. AI infrastructure, the 5 key levels. We have chips. We already know that. Number 2, memory stocks. Number 3, photonics. Number 4, compute and data center operators. Number 5, energy and power infrastructure. Traders, can we take a second here? Guys, can we take a moment here? Would every single person agree with me? Feels like we already hit the chip sector. We already hit the memory sector. We already hit photonics. Do you guys think that these are the last 2 that are remaining that, are still profitable, that we can make a lot of money on? Would you guys say that these are, again, 2 that are still left that we could be able to make a lot of cash on? I definitely think so. right? I definitely think there could be a lot of potential out of these plays. You know, if that's computing plays or energy plays, to make sure that you guys are all set. What else do we have here, team? We do have Google announces an $80 billion plan to expand AI infrastructure. How the $80 billion is being raised. Berkshire Hathaway is also giving $5 billion, and why Google is raising money. So, team, it's just like right now we're hearing a lot of talks about AI infrastructure. Guys, what's infrastructure? Buildings. Well, what are they building? Data centers. Guys, this is a very unique time in history. Okay? This time right here in history is we are at a moment. We are at a point where our technology is actually too advanced for our current infrastructure. Usually, let's think about this, guys. It's kind of weird. Usually we say we could build this, but we just don't have the tech. The tech doesn't exist yet to build this. This is actually different. We actually built these chips that are so advanced, we just can't run them because we don't have enough power supply. So that's why people say, well, let's use nuclear. Some people say, well, we just need more power. Some people say we need to enforce the grid. So now again, we build these data centers to be able to again have that power. So we have the chips, we have the memory, we have this and that, but we don't have the power supply. That's the bottleneck at this moment. So that's why a lot of people are looking over on NBIS or IREN or these type of plays. And again, data and center operators. Traders, if I'm helping you out right now, if you guys feel like I'm bringing you value, make sure you guys smash the thumbs on up right here. That's all I ask you guys right now. Smash the thumbs on up, making sure you guys are all set. Dow future slide setting again, Wall Street record session. Guys, the S&P 500 yesterday spiked up 11%. 11% year to date. We already know, again, we talked about this like possible AI bubble, or is it justified? And then really we got the BJDX partnership right here. Traders, it is 7:59. You guys ready to trade? We might be getting our first trade of the morning. Guys, BJDX obviously getting weaker. 8 a.m. is coming on up right here. 8 a.m. coming on up. Let's get ready for a big 8 o'clock move. All right, team. So, I need everyone at this moment. Keep your eyes peeled over on the bottom. Fox Runner here. All news is going to be coming on out. This is how we trade every single morning. 7 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock, 8:30, hot news comes on out. Filter your Fox Runner scanners for lower floats. So you can see all of these are in blue. Blue is going to be about 20 million in float or under. My settings are for 30 million in float and under. We have, again, keywords such as contract or agreement or approval. These are words that can lead towards nice spikes and rips and runs. So again, what do we have here? We have a $15 million contract over on LOBO. LOBO, guys, already getting a nice little rip and run. $15 million contract over on LOBO. Make sure you guys are prepared for this. This one might get a little bit of action. $15 million contract is pretty solid. I'm just going to put some low dip buys in case, again, we ever fall back down underneath, again, $1. LOBO has the majority of the hype and momentum. Again, LOBO just came on out right here. $15 million contract. LOBO, $15 million contract, annual AI products. Guys, that one is getting the hype right here. It deserves to go on a big spike. LOBO, how do I find that so quickly? It comes out on Fox Runner. If you don't have Fox Runner, you will not be able to find hot stocks in pre-market. This is how you find plays so quickly. $15 million contract, very nice. What else do we have here? Come on now. Space, Z Space appoints VR. Significant treatment, receives breakthrough agreement to acquire. Right now, it seems like LOBO is the best play right here, team. Very quick, very fast, very nice spike at this moment. Majority of traders running over towards LOBO right now at this time. Time to lock in. Just lock the heck in. Just lock in, everyone. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. So we got LOBO. I was going to look to jump in on that play, as you guys know, right around that I was going to look to jump in on LOBO if it dipped underneath $1. There was no dip underneath $1. It basically just spiked right on, like right away. And I definitely understand why. I mean, LOBO, guys, as you guys can clearly see, the stock just went on a very big spike and rip and run because of a $15 million contract. So LOBO here, team, you can either look for dip buys or you guys can look for shorts. How much are shorts? Let's go ahead and bring over our short locate box. Let's just see. All right, Deck. Hey, $15 million contract. Stock could easily get a reversal after, again, spiking up 100%. Let's just type in 5,000 shares, inquire. Let's, again, say we want to get 5,000 shares, so we locate the lowest amount. That's going to cost us $12. Hey, I'll spend $12 to possibly be able to do that, so it's sending it right now. Let's see if we get approved. And we have been accepted. We have been accepted to short 5,000 shares at $12.50 when we would like. So, whenever I would like to, I can go ahead and short this play. Pretty awesome, right? So let's see, how much higher can this play go up to? If it spikes back on up towards, probably up towards around the 130s, that would be, again, a good little area to kind of get ourselves involved and say, hey, you know what? There is, again, top up towards 137. Here's the top up to 142. If we can start getting filled in the 130s, that could be a great little chance to just be able to say, hey, you know what? Let's see if we can make a little bit of cash and be able to make a little bit of money. So a little pop on up towards 130s, we can actually look for some shorts if we're interested in. Or if you do get a pullback back down to like 101, 102, 103, get ready for a dip buy. You know, this is a good $15 million contract play. It shouldn't be a pump and dump, right? Old spiking high, 136 here. 136 is the old spiking high, guys. That's going to definitely hold up as some sort of resistance. Is LOBO the best spiker that I'm seeing right now? Just a little heads on up. I believe LOBO is the best 8 o'clock press release wave. Little side note, HPE. Just also a little heads on up. HPE. Check into this one. Oh, HPE had earnings last night. So HPE had earnings last night. That looks like a pretty good solid play as well, where HPE had a big earnings. Looks like the stock is getting some nice explosion from that. So HPE, a little bit of a bigger play, but very nice earnings last night, which again, you know, led to the stock going on a nice rip and run. All right, team, let's see if we can get up towards 136. 136 on LOBO is going to be the next main area of trouble. That's because that is the old spiking high right here. So again, old spiking high, 136. That will be resistance. Yes, we have a good press release, which is why we just spiked up 50%. If this stock, again, can be able to hold above 136, that's where, again, hype can start coming on through. But 136 is most likely going to give the stock some trouble, okay? 136 will definitely hold on up the stock. That's what you guys need to be aware of. Entries on shorts or reversals or taking profits would be above like 133 or so. So I just want to make sure that you guys are all set, making sure that you guys are all good. Want to see if LOBO is going to be able to make a little bit of this move. LOBO, again, still testing that 130 mark. Gonna watch to see if we pop on up 135, 136. That's going to be the troubling area, as we know. Going to start putting my entries in so that you guys are all set here. Let's see if we can get filled over on LOBO. And if we can watch for that reversal back on down. So you can see upper shadow 136, upper shadow at 142, upper shadow at 130, upper shadow at 132 so far. Definitely having some trouble right around that area. LOBO right here, team. High watch, high alert. How's BJDX doing? Guys, BJDX this morning went crazy. Has not really done anything since. How's ASTC? Guys, ASTC still slowly fading. That was the #1 top gainer of last week. Traders, I'm going to be starting to get filled over on LOBO right now. LOBO, let me bring over my position box. I got to be starting to get filled right here. LOBO here, guys, starting to get filled on my position. And remember, starting on off, I am okay with just taking, $200, $300 in profits if I can get that. So if I can get like $200, $300 in profits, slowly build on up, I am more than happy with that. You guys know, again, 136, 136, 136. That is going to be strong resistance. Let's see if this breaks it. If it does break, got to be careful here. I don't want to get squeezed out in any sort of way. And what's my cost basis? 135. My cost basis right now, guys, is 135.4. So right around that 135, 136 area is when I'd be back in the profit. Right now, I'm down 4 cents. Obviously, I don't want to see this thing explode and hold. I would like to see a red candle and reversal from that 136 area. So let's see if, again, we can drop underneath 135, start getting a reversal, put myself up, $200, $300, and again, just start off with a nice profit. So guys, $200, $400, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely great. Guys, taking my profit, just made $300. Great job, guys. Quick little $274 in profit. We got filled right there. Just again, taking some baby gains to kick things on off. Guys, right now, I'm sitting on the opposite side of the screen. I got a nice bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch over here. I got a nice souffle. I got some Greek yogurt. I got some French toast. I got some pancakes. I got a little avocado toast right here, a little fruit basket at the moment. I got a little bit of a smoothie over here. I got wheat toast with a little bit of extra butter. I got a little bit of... And we're just chilling. Just taking a little bit of profits as we go. Little breakfast gains, guys. Little breakfast gains. So LOBO, nice little 274% or $274 profit. And just locking it in when I have it. Slowly building here, team. Don't got to do anything too crazy. Slowly building. Remember, guys, everything I do will be live. Everything I do will be in front of you. Every trade I make, you will see my entire P&L. All right, that got in at 130, 136, 140, 144. And he got out in the 130s. Traders, I want you guys to know that transparency is what I want to have every single day when live streaming. Value is what I want to bring to you every day. If you are not either A, learning, B, getting a better understanding of the market, C, making money in the market, or D, just overall having a good time, being entertained, then I am not doing my job. But I truly do believe that I bring value, education, entertainment, profitability, teaching you how to trade, showing you exactly what I'm doing. That's, again, what is so important here, team. Wanting to make sure that you guys are all set, prepared, and continuously growing, continuously becoming the best traders that you guys can become. So, let's get ready to rock. Good little starting off trade right there to keep this party going for us to be able to keep making this money here. So we'll keep LOBO on watch. See if we can be able to make some more cash over at this time, and looking for that next one. Looking for the hype in action here. Today's going to be a fun day as well. At the time of 9:45 today, so in about an hour and a half, we are having some representatives from Big Trades come on over. Now, guys, what's Big Trades? Big Trades is the broker that I am using for the small account challenge, guys. And they have already been approved for no PDT rule. They are, again, giving us 4-to-1 margin, and they will have shorts on nearly every single stock. So we are going to be hearing from Big Trades, which is, again, through Cobra. And they are going to be able to... we're going to jump on the mic with them and kind of learn a little bit more later on today. That's around 9:45, and that's going to be absolutely awesome. So I'm really pumped and excited about that. Right now, LOBO, guys, still trying to squeeze its way on up here slightly. LOBO, still trying to pop, still trying to squeeze, still trying to get a little bit of momentum towards the upside here. Yes, and my current broker is Cobra. That's for my big account. So again, my small account, I'm using Big Trades for like when we do the small account challenge. But then again, as you guys know, for my main account, I use Cobra. If you have over $10,000, you can go use that link right now and sign up to Cobra. If you guys are joining us for the small account challenge and starting with 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, anything sub 10,000, use Big Trades. Big Trades will then, once we get to $10,000, we can switch to Cobra. Like, it'll switch us, it'll upgrade us to Cobra. So we're basically going to go from 4,000 to 10,000. Once we get above 10,000, we'll be all set.
secures, secures.
All right, here, team. LOBO starting to get a little bit weaker here. LOBO, deck, where's a good dip buy? Dip buy would be back on down towards around like the 113, 114 mark, most likely. Most likely we're coming back on down towards this area, 113-ish. Watch that dip, watch that bounce. GXAI, guys. GXAI just went on a spike. Secures, everyone, all eyes on GXAI, 120 up to 170. This stock is known to spike and dump. Guys, GXAI, all attention, all eyes on it. Gonna look to see how much shorts are over on this play real quick. GXAI, let's say I want to get 5,000 shares. Locate lowest, cancel. This is going to cost again about 40 bucks, no problem. Just got my GXAI shares. GXAI secures funding from Amazon AWS. Traders, this play here, watch for any little pop above the price of $2. If we start ripping and running above $2, we might be able to, again, get a nice profit. I'm going to start putting entries on shorts up towards $2, $2.20, $2.31. You know, it's somewhere up towards around these pops in case we ever do get a quick rip and run. Then I can, you know, get filled up high. So I'm good. Again, right now, GXAI getting ready for possible shorts over on this one. GXAI is where the majority of attention is going right here. I'm going to look to short this play up towards 220, 230, 240, 250 if this play starts getting a little hype. All eyes, all attention over on GXAI right now. So right here, team, GXAI still going, still ripping, still running. I will look for shorts as we get closer towards around a 100% gain. I always like to look for reversals. We did just get up towards around 212. Right now here, absolutely awesome, absolutely great. Let's see how much higher this play can get up towards. And again, you guys can see GXAI, it's right here. One Star press release secures additional funding from Amazon. So that came out at 8:12, a little bit of a random time, to be honest with you. But you can also see, again, if you ever miss that, always, again, have your push notifications on. GXAI secures additional funding, came out at 8:13 a.m. right there. So again, the analyst alerts always are going to help you if you ever miss anything. Just a little heads up for you guys. So right now here, traders, we're still watching to see if GXAI is going to give us that pop. We're still watching to see if GXAI is going to get, give us that momentum. Been a pretty nice squeeze. Just want to kind of share this with the world for you guys. And I still think GXAI can rip and run towards 220, 230. GXAI, current mean spiker of the morning. So we do have our little spiker of the morning. We do have the majority of hype right now running over towards GXAI. People are getting a little excited about this play, coming on up towards a brand new high at this moment, saying it gets funding from AWS right here. Guys, I'm going to be starting my first entry here very soon. First entry going to be coming on through. I would like to get probably about 5,000 shares. Semo Trader saying, Deck, I went on the long side. Got in at 176, got out at 276. Awesome. I like that as well. Did I get filled on my first position? Yes. GXAI, guys, got filled with 1,000 shares at 219. First position. First position filled. First position, guys, filled at this time. Little heads up for every single person. 219, first little entry at this time. Let's see if this thing can keep on going. GXAI, guys, only got my first position filled, 1,000 shares, currently up 80% at this moment. We're gonna again keep this on watch, and I'm gonna just slowly add like every 10 to 15 cents, just a little heads up for you guys. So it's like, you know, if we run up 10 to 15 cents, add a little bit more. We go up a little bit higher, add a little bit more. We go up a little higher, add a little bit more. But if the stock turns and dumps, we could just take profits as well. Like, let's say we go back on down towards 195 or so. Guys, we're up $150 or whatnot, or $200. Take that, add it, and let's just keep adding to the day. So GXAI right now here, team. Coming back on down. We came on down to 199 there for a second. Let's see how much more is left in the tank over on this play here. Right now, GXAI only have 1,000 shares, not doing anything too crazy until again the stock spikes up towards another new high, until the stock again rips and runs up towards. You guys can see what though. Look at this. Upper shadow gives it all back. Upper shadow gives it all back. Upper shadow gives it all back. This stock is known to spike and give it all back. This stock is known to be able to go on big time rips and runs and then basically give back all of its gains. Take a look at the past 3 spikes we've had. Past 3 spikes. Here's a spike, drops and reverses. Here's a spike, drops and reverses. Here's a spike, drops and reverses. Has there been a spike that has held its gains in the last 3 to 4 spikes? The answer is no. So again, I cannot predict perfectly how high this is going to go, but I will say most likely this stock will not be able to hold its gains because it has never been able to hold its gains in its past. Can something change out of that? Absolutely. But most likely I do feel very confident that this is going to turn reverse, crack underneath $2 and fall back on down to somewhere in like the 180 region in time. Could it go up to 250 first? Yes, it could, right? So it's like I can't predict the future. I'm not going to sit here and act like I can, but I can again say whenever we do hit that top, we should be able to get a nice pullback. Right now, traders, anything underneath like 195, I'm probably going to take my profits just because I can add another $200. Here comes $2 again. $2, guys, is being nice support. $2. If you guys again think, hey, Deck, takes your profits right around $2, 197, 195. Traders, there's the 195 mark. Let's take our gains, locking in 190 bucks. So traders, now I am up right now $464 on the deck. Traders, all I'm doing is 2 trades so far, locked in both trades, just locked in again $464 in June so far. So yesterday, we made $1,700. Today, we're up $464. Now guys, you know what's the beautiful thing about this? Is I am again, I don't know if you guys realized or not, on the trades that I'm making right now. Do you guys realize these are small account trades? I just made again, $190 off a $2,000 investment. Just again, a little practice, a little work for the small account challenge coming on up. So, making sure again we can grow, making sure we're doing everything correct and right. And that's what I think is so awesome and absolutely so great here. So let's keep on building. Let's make sure we're doing things ready to rock and roll. Ladies and gentlemen, can I also ask you guys a quick question? Who here is excited for the small account challenge? Kicking on up in the next few days. Thursday, June 4th, guys. In 2 days from now, Thursday, June 4th, is the day I want to start this small account challenge. Is the day I want to get ourselves ready to rock and roll. Is the day that I want to start hitting it. As you guys know, traders, this is our final week on YouTube, our final week on X, our final week on Twitch. You must have a membership over on Tradecaster to be able to watch the small account challenge. So we are live every single day on Tradecaster. And for June, July, and August, the small account challenge throughout the summer will only be on Tradecaster. So you must have a paid subscription. This is live right now here, traders. So just a little heads on up. The small account challenge is going to be all summer. June, July, August. We will be trading every day. June, July, August. This comes on out to about $3 per day. $3 per day. If you believe I can turn your account from $2,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 to $20,000, I think that's worth $3 per day. If you believe my value, my commentary, my alerts is worth $3 per day, the scanners that I show you, the community that we have, if you want to be part of the small account challenge, make sure you guys sign up right here and right now for either the next 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months. You guys get the better deal. But after this week, prices do go up. So make sure you guys lock in right here for, again, the small account challenge. Make sure you guys are all set. So again, small account challenge signups. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be part of the small account challenge, you have to sign up towards it so that you are all set, ready to go. This will not be free on YouTube. We only have, again, a few final days left this week on YouTube, and then we'll have the occasional random free day, but we are doing it members only. I'm just bringing too much value to you guys for, again, the small account. If you truly want to grow your small account and see my alerts and be with me every single day, you gotta be part of our community. And again, show me you want to work with me. Show me that you guys want to be here. I truly try to give you guys my all every single day. I show up every morning. I try to make sure you guys are learning and growing. I give you my 100%, and I hope you guys see the value in that. So, we got a big summer ahead. Life-changing money with the PDT rule being dismissed. Small account challenge coming on up. And this summer is going to be hotter than ever. If you miss out on it, you miss out on it. But I'm going to make sure that everyone who wants to trade with me will not be missing out on it. So, I support every single person. I look forward to working with you guys every single day. And I hope I see every single person sign up to the small account challenge. Let's get ready to go. Deck, can you start the small account challenge at 5 a.m. Central Time? That would be 6 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm not doing it that early. I will be, again, starting most days around 7 a.m. 7 a.m., 7:15 East Coast Time. So that's going to be about 6. That's going to be around 6 o'clock Central Time, Mountain Time. So, again, I'm New York. So if you guys, again, New York time, I always start right around like 7:15. But yeah, I'm going to be heavily focused pre-market. I'm going to be heavily focused watching hot news. I'm going to be heavily focused right at the bell. You know, that's what we're like. My goal is by August. This is my goal. By August, every person here has at least tripled their account. If that means you're at $4,000, I want you at $12,000. If you're at $5,000, I want you at $15,000. If you're at $2,000, I want you at against $6,000. My goal is every single trader by minimum triples their account by the end of August. That's my goal. So I welcome all new members over on Tradecaster. I welcome all current members over on Tradecaster. Go get yourself signed up, get yourself the deal, and let's get ready to go. For the details, guys, $4,000 account is what I'm starting with. And again, I'm using Big Trades to be able to be my broker. So Big Trades is my broker. Make sure you guys sign up if you guys want to do exactly what I'm doing. They are going to come on the mic here later today. All right, here, guys. We got 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Let's see what we have here, trader. It's going to be absolutely awesome. And I don't see a reason why today we can't make $2,000. Today, we should be all set to make $2,000 plus. GXAI. Jay Stingle, you change your broker? Nope. Again, it's just Cobra. Cobra's the best broker in the world. Cobra is only dropping down to $10,000, but they just opened basically a small brokerage through Cobra that is going to be called Big Trades. Big Trades is, again, anything from $2,500 to $10,000. Once you get above $10,000, you transition to Cobra. So you basically go from Big Trades, which is through Cobra, you get to $10,000, and then you get to use Cobra. So it's just like the smaller version of Cobra until you get to 10,000. Survival data. Guys, we got 4 minutes here. Everyone take a second. Everyone take a breath. And let's get ready to rock and roll on this day. Let's make sure we're absolutely all dialed in here. Getting ready for some fun. Getting ready for a big day ahead. We got about, again, 3 minutes until the 8:30 press release wave. Be ready to rock. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Deck, we going to be trading prop firms anytime in the future? Absolutely. So, again, every month, I like to do, again, like 1 week of like the funded challenge, basically signing up to a prop firm and trying to grow it into a getting funded. So absolutely, every month we like to do like 1 week, 3 to 4 days of just trading prop firms. So we'll continue to do that as well at some point in this June. Well, we will again take some time and do a nice, week-long challenge for again prop firms as well, along with the small account challenge. All right, traders, 2 minutes here. 2 minutes here. Come on now, baby. Let's get our next rip. We have 2 trades on the day so far. We are 2 for 2, sitting with a $400 gain. Obviously, we are always looking for about $1,000 plus. It always makes us happy. $2,000 or higher is even better. Iggy saying ASTS shorts are an 800% premium. A little expensive. A little pricey. So, it's just everyone's shorting ASTC right now. So, the odds are it is going to fall. All right, here, guys. 2 minutes left. Let's get ready to go. If you are in the green, congratulations. If you are not in the green yet, let's get you in the green. Okay? If you are not in the green yet, let's get you in the green coming up at 8:30. Remember, traders, it is very simple. It is very straightforward, right? All you guys have to do every single day is hot press releases come out at every 30 minutes. Everyone go over to FoxRunner, change your filters to 0 to 30 million in float. You don't need 300 million in float. You don't need 2 billion in float. You want to look for the lowest float plays. These are stocks that are going to have the most volatility, aka spike the biggest in the shortest amount of time. Then, once you have your hot keywords, aka words that you like to look for, positive, phase trials, that have to do with cancer, that have approval, meaningful. We also have other words that are like significant, placement, repurchase, acquire. When we have these words, they will be highlighted for us. We also have star rankings. So basically, traders, I know that the stocks that come out with news are only low float plays, aka stocks that can bring in a lot of volatility. And then whenever they have hot keywords, these are plays that are going to catch my attention right away. So we see plays every day. Come on out, go on big spikes, big rips, big runs, and then guess what? We can find them almost instantly. And that's to either buy in right away, or B, we wait for them to spike and then we short them back on down. So, in the next 30 seconds, we're going to have that next press release wave. We are 2 for 2 on the day so far, $465 profit. GXAI was a hot spiker. GXAI is only 9 million in float. BJDX was a hot spiker, only 1.03 million in float. DXST was again a lower float play as well. Guys, all eyes, FoxRunner, let's see what we can find. We have acquisition, product, factory built, successful. We do have SpaceX, guys. We do have VIVO. VIVO appoints SpaceX veteran. Well, that might go on a little bit of a spike just because it has the word SpaceX. So again, VIVO has the word SpaceX veteran to support AI data centers. This might randomly just go on a spike and rip and run. I don't know if it will or not, but the word SpaceX always gets people a little excited. So I would say, again, appoint SpaceX veteran, just because it has the word SpaceX, guys. I'm actually going to buy 500 shares, and I just want to see if this one gets any sort of crazy hype. So I know, again, space is a hot keyword. What is this one, guys? EcoWave featured for the second time NVIDIA founder CEO Jensen Huang on the NVIDIA. We also have HCSC. I just want to see if VIVO gets crazy just because of the word SpaceX. It might not do anything. I did jump in on 500 shares. I'm only going to go 500 shares. I don't think it's going to dump, but if it does nothing, I'll just get out and break even and lose 40 bucks. But I just want to see if this one can get some hype because of that. Okay? So, let's see what else we have here. Does everyone just kind of understand? I'm giving it a chance. Maybe, again, some hype is going to come through because the word SpaceX is a crazy word. And let's see if VIVO can start kind of getting some ripping and running and spiking and climbing. Featured for the second time in the NVIDIA founder notes. Guys, VIVO, keep this one on watch here. We're going to see if VIVO keeps creeping its way on up. $3,000 investment. Just want to see if that one again creeps its way. We know the SpaceX IPO is right around the corner, right? We know again space stocks have been extremely hot. I put the word space over on my Fox Runner scanner, so space kind of stands out to me. I just want to see if momentum does push that on up. Even if it goes right up towards $7, you know, I can make a quick profit. Right now, again, I'm basically sitting even at this moment. And I just want to watch to see if volume moves in. Again, if no volume moves in, just get out. It's okay. Just, again, keeping our eyes peeled on it in case anything can happen. I think this could be a creeper, potentially. I'll give it about 5 minutes. I'll give that play about 5 minutes and see if something cool can happen. So right now we are absolutely fine. No reason for us to put ourselves in any sort of bad position. Do you guys see anything at 8:30? Anything going crazy? Ripping and running at the time of 8:30 here? I think we're pretty solid. I can run through my trade idea scanners as well here. All right, we're pretty fine. We're absolutely fine at this moment. Nothing that we need to wait on other than, again, potentially VIVO. To see if, again, that one creeps its way on up. And again, if that one can break like $7, it could happen. But right now, as you guys know, I'm just watching this. I'm not adding. I'm not telling you to all go buy it. I just want to see if volume's going to move in. If you're like, yeah, volume's too low for me, then don't buy it. We just know, again, space is a key word. So I did, again, add that word last week, you know, after ASTC. So again, space, put a little rocket ship right here. Whenever the word space comes out, it is highlighted in gold for me. All right here, traders. Guys, VIVO, I'm going to give it about 30 more seconds. If this play does not spike, I will be getting out. So I'm just telling that now because if you are in on this play right now and you want to get out before me, you can do that right now. So I don't want to say, hey guys, I'm getting out, and then again, like everyone sells and the stock dumps. So the thing is, if you want to get out before me, you can go ahead and do that. Right now, again, I am again just kind of sitting back, waiting and watching. I'll see if what this play does. Wait for any little entries back up to 650. But I'd rather tell you guys and have you guys get out before I get out, and that's okay. So ASTC, right now here, guys, just kind of waiting, or excuse me, VIVO, seeing what that one's gonna do. I only did 500 shares. Not really doing too much. As I said, I'll give it a couple more seconds here, see if any buying volume comes through. But again, I'm always willing to give stocks a chance, guys. That's what you got to do. You always got to give stocks chances. And if you don't give a stock a chance, you're never going to be able to make money. People are so nervous a lot of times. Guys, what do we have right here? ELEK, again, only a 1 penny play. Don't care about a 1 penny play. Just not even worth it for me. Not even worth it for me. What do we have here? VIVO. VIVO, yep, not doing too much, guys. VIVO, gonna get out right now. So VIVO, I'm 100% out. Gonna take a quick little $100 loss, keep it nice and small. That's why I only did 500 shares. Didn't want to go too big. So still up $360 on the day. VIVO, nothing too big at 8:30. So nothing too big at 8:30 just yet. Hopefully we can get something to kind of spike on up and get a little bit crazier. Come on now. LASC. Guys, LASC getting a little bit nuts, huh? LASC. Is that one starting to get some attention? 95 cents up to 110. 95 cents up to 110 isn't really anything too nuts here. But again, all I care about is volatility. I want to find some action. I want to find some hype. I want to find some momentum. That's what I want to find. I want to take my shirt off. I want to dance. Does anyone else want to see that? Does anyone else want to see a shirtless 32-year-old dancing on the live stream? You got the doors locked. You got the shades on down. Your wife is saying, what are you doing in there? BJDX is a little bit boring right now. We got to see BJDX kind of go on a little bit of squeeze and spike. Trade, does anyone here think that maybe ACTX might get a little dip buy here soon? Let's not forget about ACTX. Might get a little bit of that dip buy potential. You know, I'm trying to think outside the box right now. I'm trying to ask myself at this moment, hey, is there going to be anything, you know, that could possibly start bringing in buying volume? I'm thinking about what was last week's Supernova, right? Last week's Supernova ASTC from $2 all the way up to $68. Back on down towards $28. So let me just kind of do some math real quick. Usually you see bounce plays right around the 50% mark. Okay? So, as traders, let's just kind of do this together. It's very simple, very easy. If we go from the price of $2 to the price of $68, that means our total move was $66. What is that divided by 2? That would be a $33 drop. So what is, if we just want to do some very easy math, what would be, again, the calculator gain from 66 and we minus 33? That's going to be bringing us at the price of 33. 33 would be a 50% drop. Okay, so a 50% drop would be right around 33. Ladies and gentlemen, we are sitting right around 28, 29. So the thing is, we're actually down about 52% from the highs to this current area. So this is where, if there was going to be a dip buy potential, right? If there was going to be a dip buy, usually after a 50% drop is where the dip buys usually happen. Well, guys, we're sitting at around like a 53% drop at this moment. So ASTC, if there is going to be a dip buy, it most likely will happen today. If there is going to be a dip buy, most likely we are going to see that happen here coming on up. Right now here, traders, BJDX, PMI, DXST, GXAI. GXAI still trying to build, guys. Again, take a look. Let's do some charting on the best plays right now, guys. So let's take a moment. Let's do charting on all the stocks that are relevant. So first things first, let's just go through the top gainers real quick. The current top gainers in the stock market are BJDX, which unfortunately is still on like this pattern that we had here, traders. Like I will post all these setups for you guys, but what do you guys realize? As long as you are sitting on the bullish side, this is where we start seeing again, like the happiness. You know, BJDX, this is where traders are happy when you're on the bullish side. What do you guys realize when you guys are on the bearish side? That is where weakness starts coming on through. So, you guys can see over here, we have our bullishness and we have our bearishness. And what I'm going to do here is make a little tiny smiley face, right? Doo-doo, doo-doo. And guess what? We can go with doo-doo, okay? Bullishness over here. I mean, in my head, this looked a lot better. I'll be honest, guys. In my head, and now I thought that was on that. Let me try to. So that's a very simple way to think about it. Bullishness is on the left side. On the right side is bearishness. Guys, little side note. We did have EVTV builds out energy-backed interest across 58 camp. What press release is this? Hold on a second. EVTV just came out with a press release. Potential high watch. Talks about, again, data centers. Talks about artificial intelligence. Let's just see if EVTV gets some hype. So EVTV Envirotech Vehicles builds out a 500 megawatt backed infrastructure platform across 548 acres for artificial intelligence. I just want to see if EVTV gets any sort of action. Potentially could start getting some hype. Just be aware of it. Be aware that EVTV did come out with a press release. All right, so let's go back over to our charting. Guys, I was going to post this, but I feel like this is, it doesn't look as good as I thought it was. So let's just kind of start fresh here. BJDX here, traders. As you guys can clearly see and understand at this moment, BJDX, this is just a clear-cut understanding. Where would you guys say is the best dip buy opportunity? The best dip buy opportunity over on BJDX would be probably $5, right? So if you guys, again, you know, can see, it's still one of the best plays today. It's just been a little slow. BJDX, amazing stock today, but now too slow. $5 would be the next dip opportunity. So $5 would be the next dip opportunity over on BJDX. Keeping that one on high watch, high alert. Seeing if, again, the momentum is going to be able to continue to push us on up even more. What else do we have here other than BJDX? BJDX is the #1 top gainer. Do I care about PMI? Personally, I don't. I don't care about a 36-cent stock. You guys can do some research if you guys are interested on it. DXST. Again, DXST, guys, as you guys can see here, we also have a downtrend. Connect the dots, connect the dots, connect the dots, connect the dots. Right here, traders, what do you guys think needs to happen out of DXST? DXST has this downtrend. It needs to break this downtrend. If you want to see buying volume moving on DXST, it's going to happen when you break that downtrend. What do you think the majority of the world is doing right now? The majority of the world is shorting right here. The majority of the world is shorting right here. The majority of the world is shorting right here. The majority of the world is shorting right here. The majority of the world is going to short right there. But what would happen if the stock breaks out of this line? There is the potential that BGDX could again go on a nice big spike and rip and run if it can break on out. So, shorts are most likely, but it can break out of that area if again downtrend can snap. So DXST, if the downtrend breaks, that is where a short squeeze can occur. So if the downtrend breaks, that's where a short squeeze can occur. So we are going to be watching for that one as well. Seeing if momentum's going to be able to push on that play. What else do we have here, team? We went over BJDX. We know that one's fading and getting ugly. $5 possible dip by PMI. I don't care about DXST. We got to see if that downtrend can break. GXAI. Unfortunately, you guys take a look at GXAI right now. What did you guys just have? Wedge, unfortunately, starting to crack. Strong resistance. Where at, guys? 225. Right? You just had, again, some strong resistance right around 225 resistance. 225 resistance. Stock, again, was trying to break that 225 resistance. Every single trader was saying to ourselves, hey, if we can break 225, that's where the hype moves in. If we can break 225, that's where the momentum comes on in. And this is where, of course, we start building our higher lows. Guys, let's see if we can get a wedge pattern. But as you guys can realize, what happened? The downtrend broke. The wedge pattern was trying to happen. Buyers were going to try to move on through, but you guys could see what just formed, a wedge crack. And as, again, we have that wedge crack, that's where, again, a sell-off started occurring. So that wedge started cracking. Buyers, again, fled out of that play. And now, again, as you guys can clearly see, the bearishness is now moving on through. So again, it's like you guys can see these patterns and you guys can understand why these patterns are good at certain areas and, like, you know, why, again, they are making their moves. So again, here's that resistance. Right, and we're saying, okay, there's strong resistance, but we have very strong support. We're trying to build up into this as tight as we possibly can, but then the wedge cracked. And the moment that that wedge cracked is the moment that, again, that stock started seeing that sell-off. So, another, again, you know, GXAI. Awesome press release, but the wedge has cracked, and now this stock is bearish at the moment. So, traders, when I post things, I don't try to post things with a biased opinion. Right? You guys know that. I don't try to post things with a biased opinion saying, oh, everyone go buy this play because I'm holding it. I don't ever post that. I don't ever say, hey, everyone go short this play because I'm shorting it. I don't ever post that. I even when I'm shorting a play, I still try to give the buyers the benefit of the doubt as in what I see. I have to understand both sides. If you don't understand both sides, you're most likely just going to be ending up getting crushed. So again, I still try to say, hey, buyers have potential here if it could get back up near around 225. Same exact thing if you guys are interested in taking a look over on, you know, GXAI for shorts. So GXAI, wedge crack, still getting weakness, still again dropping here. SOAR, the 36-cent stock. MRVU is Marvel. So team, there's not like there's anything going crazy just yet. Like right now at this moment, we don't have craziness. Right now at this moment, we don't have anything that's too wild. Let's just double check this, guys. Everyone go over to Foxrunner here. Click see all. What is the best press release today? BJDX, which we already know of. BJDX is the best press release on the day. And BJDX does have a partnership. BJDX is that $5 dip buy though. PMI, only a 40-cent play. And then GXAI. GXAI secures additional funding from Amazon. but we just cracked the wedge pattern. So we can't do anything right there. LOBO had a $15 million contract. I traded LOBO this morning, $15 million contract, but I think LOBO is also fading and falling at this time. So, ooh, guys, look at this. LOBO actually just started getting a little bit of a squeeze back on up. Guys, take a look. LOBO trying to get a little bit of squeeze. Room to run up towards around 130. So, LOBO trying to get a little bit of hype. Could this play again try to rip and run back up towards around 130? If this play can get a little bit of momentum, you might be able to look for a quick little shorter right there. So traders, if LOBO can be able to get this momentum and start squeezing its way back on up, where's the main resistance? The main resistance, for anyone who does not know, is going to be at 136. 136 is the previous high. 136 over on LOBO is the main resistance line. Okay? So, it does come on down to right here, 136 main resistance. This is where, again, you guys need to be focusing on. This is where you guys need to be looking at. It is a previous spiking high area, as we do have a previous spiking high. LOBO definitely has potential to be able to squeeze and break that, but it needs to get back up towards that area and be able to have the strength to be able to break out of it. You guys can see old spiking high. You guys can see old spiking high. You guys can see old spiking high. That is going to be the main target that you guys need to be able to break above, 136. If you guys want to short maybe in the 120s to the early 130s, you guys can also do that as well. So again, LOBO, 136 is the main resistance line to break. This is previous. This is previous spiking high on what day is this? Previous spiking high on 4-21. And also pre-market resistance from today. So it just comes on down to, can LOBO be able to squeeze and break out of that? But you know what I love, guys, is even though nothing is going crazy right now at this moment, we are prepared. There's no play that we're not aware of. There's no play that's going to pop up out of the blue and we say, what the heck is going on? You know, it's like we are again set and understanding what we have. So right here, we are still watching this one over on LOBO. So far, we are again having 2 trades on today. We traded GXAI, we won $190. LOBO, we won $274. And then VIVO, we lost $105. So we are just kind of sitting back right now, trying to do what we do best. Also, guys, I don't know if you guys saw this or not here, but yesterday, we did see my baby start moving our way back on up. AMPX tested record highs yesterday. So AMPX here, traders, all the way back up towards 2220. Traders, I know a lot of people got concerned, you know, about 2 weeks ago. I got a lot of emails because I've been hyping up AMPX for the past, again, probably like, what, 2 to 3 months, saying, hey, this is one of my golden goose eggs of 2026. And we all bought in at $11, $10, $12. It ran up to 22. And as it ran up to 22, everyone's celebrating. Everyone's saying, Deck, you're a genius. Thank you so much. But then an earnings report came on out. And the stock dropped on down to 14. And people were saying, Deck, should I sell? Hey, I'm still up a little bit in the green. Should I just take my profits? And I said, guys, you can't sell every time a stock has a pullback. All right? Nothing goes straight up. You will always have pullbacks. Then about a week and a half ago, Trump came out stating we are going to be investing hundreds of millions of dollars into drones for modern warfare. And guess what? AMPX supplies the batteries for drones. So, AMPX, guess what happens? Goes from 15, back up to 18, back up to 20, now we're sitting at $22 again. So, traders, I'm going to be completely open with you. I'm going to be completely frank with you. AMPX, I am still holding this play from the price of $12 with 1,000 shares. I am currently sitting with about a $10,000 profit on AMPX, about a 100% return right now over on AMPX. Now, $22 will not be easy to break. If you are in on AMPX and you bought in October with me, you have now been holding for nearly 6 months. If you are happy with your profits, lock them in. If you are happy and saying, hey, Deck, I jumped in on 1,000 shares at $11, at $10, at $9, at $13, I'm up $8,000, $10,000, $11,000, $12,000, and you are happy with that, you can easily lock in profits. I'm going to continue to hold as I said I would. I still think we could get up to $35, $36. That's kind of my target. I would like to see $30 or higher on AMPX. Make a nice $20,000 profit on my golden goose egg of 2026. So, I'm still going to hold a little bit longer, and we'll go from there. Deck, what about your 2 secret stocks you talked about last week? Still doing some research on them. Again, I'm not invested on them. I'm looking at a couple other like golden goose eggs right now, but I don't want to say them just yet. So, doing a little bit of research on them, trying to figure them out a little bit. But I got you, Lickety. Lickety, I got you. Don't you worry. If I jump in, I will be telling you. Little heads on up, LASC traders. LASC stock is trying to come up towards some highs. Little heads on up for every single trader. LASC, what's this old spiking high? Spiking high 131. LASC comes on up towards around 131. That is going to be some strong resistance. So LASE right now, guys, coming on up towards around that 131 mark, going to be some stronger resistance area. Shorts cost $2. So shorts right now cost $2. And that's not bad in any sort of sense. So LASC, guys, this one gets a little bit of a pop on up towards, again, 130. Get ready for some shorts. So LASC here, traders. If that one gets any sort of hype up towards around that 130s, 140s, I will short that play. We got about 7 minutes until the 9 a.m. press release, guys. 7 minutes until the 9 a.m. press release wave. How you guys feeling on this day? Make sure you guys smash that thumbs up if you guys haven't yet. Get yourself ready to go. And we are only 2 days away from the small account challenge. We are only 2 days away from the PDT rule dropping. Traders, as you guys know, this is the final week of free live streams. We are again doing the summer. All memberships over the summer. We will no longer be free on YouTube or Twitch or X or any of that. If you want to sign up to the small account challenge, we are having a sale right now. Every single person must sign up to the small account challenge if you want to watch it, if you want to participate to it, if you want to be part of it. So, if you do not sign up this week, prices are only going up next week. So if you guys support me, if you guys want to be here, if you guys want to learn from me, if you guys want to grow your accounts on the small account challenge, sign up. Prices are only going up next week. This is our sale week. Take advantage of it. PDT rule drops on Thursday, and then Friday is the final day before it's members only. No more streams on YouTube. So I hope, again, I proved my worth to all you guys over the last few weeks and months for everyone that's watched, and I hope you guys become members over on Tradecaster, where we have one of the strongest communities in the world. We help each other, we grow, and we are going to crush this small account challenge coming on up. So, let's get ready to get after it. Today at 9:45, we are going to be, today at 9:45, we have Big Trades joining us on the mic. So Big Trades will be here and giving all traders access to, again, those free PDT rules, making sure that everyone is all set. So we're having a nice interview with Big Trades at 9:45 today. I would like to try to make $1,000 or $2,000 before 9:45 though. So making sure that you guys are all ready to rock here. So right now here, team, 855 in the market. 855 in the market here. So MRVU, ABTS, MVL, CTNT. Making sure you're all good. $8:56 a.m. Making sure that we're all set, ready to rock. So guys, it is 8:56 a.m. at this time. James over in the chat room says, Deck, if you make so much money from stock trading, why again are you charging someone to watch you? Guys, it's a very simple. And again, I 100% understand that question. But traders, I'm going to say something, right? I have a skill. I have education that people want. I have value. So the thing is, why? It's because I put in time. I put in 3 hours a day, 4 hours a day. Either A, setting up emails. B, again, marketing out to all you guys. C, being here live for you, being here every single day. I don't have to do this 100%. I could, again, just live trade on my own. I could just be able to trade on my own and do my own thing. But I enjoy, again, streaming for you. I have education from the last 11 years in the stock market. But at the same time, you know, you could think about that in anything in life. In anything in life. Oh, hey, why does a plumber knows how to, again, you know, change my sink. Why does he not do it for free? Well, because, again, he puts in the work. He's, again, doing something to help your life to make it easier. So the thing is, if I am going to spend thousands of dollars to be able to have a website and be able to spend thousands of dollars for hosting and be able to spend hours putting together emails and be able to do my own research to help you guys on out, yes, unfortunately, there is going to be a fee for it. Absolutely. Right? That's just kind of what it comes on down to. Because again, if I just say, hey, you know what? I'm not going to do research. I'm not going to, again, give you guys alerts. I'm not going to give you free scanners. I'm not going to, then again, that's just what it comes on down to, you know? So 100%, if I have, again, value that I can bring and I'm, again, putting hours of work in, unfortunately, guys, I'm just not going to do the small account challenge for free because I know what it's worth. And I only want to work with people that want to work with me. Hey, Deck, why is college not free? They got to pay their employees, right? Guys, I have expenses for doing this. I have expenses for the live stream. I have expenses for the hosting. I'm charging $3 a day, not $3,000 a month, right? I'm not, again, being a TikTok, you know, saying, hey, everyone buy this stuff so I can go buy a Lamborghini. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to charge $3, which is something so simple and minuscule to help you become the best trader you can become, just so I can cover my expenses on my end and my time that I provide to you guys. So, want to make sure that you guys are all good here. So 8:59 in the market at this time. Making sure that we are all good here. We're all set. But no, I have no problem, obviously, talking to you guys and telling you, again, what I believe my value and time is worth. Absolutely. Why do people, again, pay to go see, again, a speaker? Because they want to hear what they have to say. Why do people pay for an education? Because they want to be able to learn. Why do people, again, pay to be able to go to a comedian or a stand-up show? They want to hear jokes. Hey, Justin Bieber, why am I paying you? Just sing for me for free, you asshole. It's like, you know, the thing is, you do work. Right now here, traders, we got 9 a.m. 9 a.m. here, team. Let's get ready to go. Successful here. Come on, partnership, DFTT. Trying to see if anything big completes. NFI completes again, fuel expansion. Results from phase 3. Awarded a U.S. Army for AI power, guys. SPAI might get a little spike. SPAI. Let's see if this one gets a little ripping and running. Awarded, Safe Pro awarded U.S. Army order for AI power threat. SPAI. I just want to see if that gets any sort of momentum. RCAT and SPAI. Looking for, again, some hot keywords.
Success.
Watching to see what we have here, team.
Agreement.
Traders, I'm looking around right now, making sure that you guys are all set here. An offering on HKIT just came on out. Gorilla, $2 billion infrastructure deal. GRRR. GRRR, guys. All eyes, all hype, all attention. GRRR. Little heads on up for you guys right now. This is a high risk, high reward play. I'm going to do 250 shares. Actually, I'm going to do 500 shares on GRRR. This might backfire if it doesn't continue to spike, but I'm going to give it a chance. GRRR, 500 shares I am in on right now. Just came out with announces a $2 billion AI infrastructure deal. $2 billion AI infrastructure deal. Gonna see if this one can pop up to $24 or so. 24, 25, I'm in on 500 shares right now. I want to see if this one can rip and run up towards $24 or higher. So, $2 billion AI infrastructure deal. I'm in on 500 shares right now, seeing if this thing can rip and run and spike. Right now, I'm up only 30 bucks on this play, but I'm giving it a chance. Let's see if this one can keep on going here. $24 up 300. Guys, want to see if this one can break 24. 24. Guys, going to lock in profits right here. Made $275. All right, guys. Just again, GRRR right here. Just made $275 over on that play. GRRR. Is everyone in on that play or was long on that play or again making money right now? So this is the one that, again, the majority of traders in focus is on at this time. You guys can see how quick and fast it plays. So these plays right now, guys, still spiking, ripping, running. Guys, GRRR still trying to go. GRRR going up to 25 at this point. GRRR still again trying to push. Let's go here, people. Awesome job, awesome work. So that play is leading towards this absolutely awesome spike here. And that's the one I just wanted to attack right there. Man, I love that. I love that, guys. Right now, we're up $600 on the day. We might, if this thing can break $25, team, this thing can keep on going. If this thing can break $25, this thing can keep on going. And just ask yourself a question real quick. Did I just make you more than $3? Did I just make you more than $3 on that last trade right here on GRR? There's the value I provide. Did I just make you more than $3 on that trade? Well, that's the value I provide. So GRR, how did we find that so quickly? Well, again, we have it set over to our Foxrunner scanners right here. GRRR, 3-star word, does have the word $2 billion and collaboration. Our key word on this is the word success. Now GRRR still trying to spike on up even more here. So right now here, traders, absolutely amazing. Let's see if this thing can keep on pushing. Let's see if this thing can keep on spiking. Look at this, baby. GRR. Guys, anyone else in on this play? I got out a little too early because I didn't know how well it was going to spike, but this thing still has potential to keep on going up to 26, 27. Take profits when you're happy. But right now at this moment, sitting up $634 on the day. And what am I in right now? LASC, I got in on the short side. I didn't even realize, guys, LASC actually just got filled. LASC, my first little entries just got filled on LASC. I'm actually just going to get out of that. I really don't care about LASC. LASC, guys, I'm just going to get out of that play right here. I don't really, care about LASC so much. So I'm actually going to lose $10. That play, again, not really worth it. So I'm up $624 on the day. GRRR did just have a good deal, does have that upper shadow, is shortable as well. Shorts are free over on this play. So right now up $624 on the day. $624 on the day so far, and GRRR looking for more. My entry on GRRR here, traders, for anyone who wants to see it, is I got filled at 23.38. 23.38 and then got out at 24. So basically, again, getting in and out about 70-cent gain, but could have made $500, $600 if I kept on holding. But sometimes I'm a little cautious. Sometimes I'm a little cautious. Right now, GRR, still watching this one. BJDX, PMI, DXST, VSA, GXAI, guys, LASC, again, I don't care about that one right now. Absolutely awesome job across the board. Finding, again, GRR, still, again, a good one. And LASC right now trying to get a little bit of a pop. What was LASC's news or reason? Just a little heads on up. Was there news or reason over on LASC? I don't know. Guys, was there any sort of news on LASC? It seems like it started getting some hype and momentum. I just want to double check here. 36 minutes ago, there was a press release, little heads on up. So I just want you guys to just be aware. There was a press release 36 minutes ago over on LASC. And that's why this one is getting that momentum and trying to spike its way on up. So hitting some highs right now. Just want to make sure every single person is aware of the fact that there was news over on LASC. Still pushing this one on up. All right here, team. Let's try to make more money. Traders, everyone right now, if you had $10,000 in your account, you have one trade that you can trade today. What ticker are you picking? Pick the stock that has the most volatility, the stock that can make you the most money. Everyone type out one ticker right now saying, Deck, I think this is going to be the best play or the most volatile play or the most active play. I want to get some ideas in case I'm missing anything. Do you think the best play of today is going to be LASC? Do you guys think the best play of today is going to be GRRR? Do you guys think the best play of today is going to be BJDX? Do you guys think the best play of today could be ASTC for a dip buy and bounce play? What do you guys think? If you had to pick one play here, what would be the best play to be like, hey, Deck, that's where we want to look. That has the most volume. That has the most activity. That has the most potential behind it. SNDK, J Sniggle. SNDK's been a beast. PMI, a little bit small for me. I'm not the biggest fan of 36-cent stocks, but again, if you're good with them and you make money on them, go for it. PMI is not bad. What else do we have here? Short on SNDK, GRRR. I mean, GRR had a great press release right there. It talks about a $2 billion infrastructure, you know, for what else? Portnoy law firm on space. Space brings in hype and momentum. VSA here. VSA. Vision. And again, we do still have like these AI plays. NBIS. Is the markets falling right now? Seems like the markets are maybe getting a little bit weaker right now. Markets getting a little bit weaker at this moment. Markets kind of fading on down here. I don't know. I feel like today's going to be a red day. Do you guys feel like that? You feel like today could be a red day on the markets? Could today randomly be a day that like Trump just comes on out and says like there's no deal or there's been some sort of bombing? Or if we want to check out CNBC so quickly, what do we have? NVIDIA's new PC chips represent CEO Jensen Huang's bid to win at every layer of AI stack. Guys, obviously a lot of us do have NVIDIA at this time. NVIDIA bouncing back on up, looking to be able to spike on up towards record highs. Alphabet plans to raise $80 billion from stock sale for AI build out. Okay. Victoria's Secret shares spike 40% after earnings beat, raise sells on Outlook. A lot of women's underwear being sold in the last quarter. Dow future slide after record-setting session on Wall Street. HPE skyrockets 30% after biggest earnings beat since 2018. Again, HPE was one of the best. Again, look at this, guys. HPE was one of the best plays so far here, you know, with earnings. Like, HPE was a monster. Do you guys think HPE might be up too big right now? Where HPE went from $46 all the way up to $65, and could there be a chance that this kind of fades today a little bit down to 56? Would anyone want to do a little short on HPE? You know, that's like a crazy earnings beat right there. You know, you can see how violently the stock has moved itself on up. Let me type out a watch list of what I like. Okay, I'm just gonna type out like the good old, you know, Sean Deckmar watch list. My watch list on today. I got HPE. I like it. I got GRRR. GRRR. I still like this play. We do have ASTC. Previous, again, #1 top gainer last week. We still got to watch that play. We do have on top of that BJDX. It's the #1 top gainer in the stock market today. I know it's not doing as much as we want, but at the same time, we still got to watch it. So we do have HPE GRRR. Let's see what else we have that I would somewhat like or be aware of. Still got to watch GXAI. GXAI, keeping our eyes peeled on that. Gonna watch that. LASC, you got to watch that play as well. Then overall, I do think we got to keep our eyes peeled on the big dogs. SNDK, MU. You know, guys, like, look how crazy, like, MU is. You know, so we got SNDK, we got MU. We also got to throw in, like, NBIS. We got to throw in IREN. Right? Some of these other just absolutely insane plays. But, you know, is there, like, an ASTC? Is there an ASTC right now? Is there a supernova play right now today? Nothing I'm seeing right now at this moment. I don't see a supernova play right now at this moment. I would like to see if, like, anything can come on up here, though, for the supernova play. Remember, guys, if you guys go over, take a look at the analyst alerts here, and we scroll back on down on this day. This was the thing that I found very interesting. Now, I don't think, traders, again, we talked about this a little bit earlier today, but it says justified spikes or a bubble. These are tech stocks, not meme plays. But, guys, they look just like meme plays. Do I think, or a better question would be, do you think we are in an AI bubble right now? Guys, if I covered up MU, let's say again, I covered up MU, and you just saw this type of movement, would you think that this is a blue chip company? Or would you guys think this is a $5 stock? I would think it was like a $5 stock. That's what it looks like. It's a blue chip stock. SNDK has spiked now for nearly 2 years straight. It's insane. Dell is going on a 150% spike. Intel is ripping. If you covered up INTC and DEL and SN, no one would ever think that these are blue chip plays. That's the concerning thing. That's the issue here. Right? AMD, straight up. LITE, straight up. So, guys, I'm going to give you my honest thoughts. My honest thoughts here is I don't believe we are in a bubble, but I do believe we're overvalued. So what's a bubble? A bubble pops. Pop! And when you pop, there is nothing there. Again, a bubble is a physical thing we see, but the moment you pop it, it's disappearing. It's gone forever. So what happens? We are up on nothing but fluff. Nothing is actually there, and the moment it all sells on off, it all disappears. All the gains, all the money, it's gone. Do I think we're in a bubble? No. But I do think we're overvalued, which means there is fundamentals that are holding these plays up. There are live orders that hold these plays up. There are earnings that hold these plays on up. But I wouldn't be shocked if MU goes from 1,000 back down to 500. SNDK from 1,700 back down to 1,000. Dell from 400 all the way back down to 250. INTC back down to 75. Google back on down to 300. AMD back on down to 350. LITE back on down to 400. I'm not saying, again, we are going to see a pop, but I do think there could be a water break. I do think there could be a slowdown. Now, when? No idea. When? Maybe August, right? Right now, it's all momentum. I am not sitting here telling every single person to short these plays right now. Don't do that. Momentum is strong still. Momentum is continuously pushing. Momentum is continuously going, right? But the thing is, here, team, pullbacks will eventually happen. Now, guys, I would say play the statistics, right? And what do I mean by play that? The S&P 500, let's go with the S&P 500 monthly performance. Okay, here, team? This is a very important image here. Okay, this image right here shows us the S&P 500 monthly returns from 1928 to 2023. Okay, let's just continue this up to 2026. Okay, what do you guys realize about this? Is that June is usually a positive month. July is usually a positive month. August is usually a positive month. And then September is always brutal. Guys, it doesn't matter at like what images you guys look at. You can look at like, just type in S&P 500 monthly performance. I can grab like a million of these. They all basically say the same exact thing. So let me again, I'm gonna just grab a few of these. Here's another one, okay? Here's another one. Guess what? It shows August with a very small loss and then September with a big sell-off. Let's grab another one. Here's another one right here. Another one shows August with a small win and then September with a giant, sell-off. Traders, if we see that September is the giant sell-off month, and we see that right here, August is barely anything, and then September is the giant sell-off month, and we see right here, September is the giant sell-off month, how about we allow these things to run and rip for another 2 months? How about we allow these things to go a little bit more crazy in the next 2 months, and then we know after the summer, we're probably going to see that S&P 500 pullback. We know after that summer, we are probably going to see the S&P 500 drop. So again, are we going to have maybe a random pull at some point throughout, June or July? Absolutely. But at the same point, right, I want you guys to know that it's like September, we always have pullbacks. Statistically speaking, there's always pullbacks. So let's do it, Traders, we do have, again, Google announces $80 billion buyback plan. The AI infrastructure. Traders, this is so important. We all know about chips, NVIDIA and AMD, like those are all good. Memory place, SNDK and Micron, photonics, LITE. People are now moving into data centers. People are now moving into energy and power. We have created chips. We have created, again, what the chips can do, but we can't power the chips yet the way we want to. Most likely energy is the next sector money's going to be rolling into. That is going to be stocks like NBIS. That is going to be stocks like IREN. That's going to be other random plays. So the thing is, you might say, oh, Deck, NBIS is already, again, starting to move on up. Guys, NBIS right now is at the very beginning of the power rip. Very beginning of the power climb. Because, again, take a look over on, like, SNDK. This would be like buying SNDK maybe like here. Or maybe like here. Right? Before things start getting crazy. Right? This would be like buying MU right here. MU, as we are just starting to kind of build on up. Right? Maybe, again, buying it somewhere back down here. Before it starts going too crazy. NBIS is just starting its rally. Just starting this move. Starting this climb on up. So if you are interested in, again, data, NBIS is kind of the big dog right now. Now, I'm not saying another dog can't take its place. There could be, again, NBIS or IREN, or maybe there's a random different play that's going to take its place. But I do just want you guys to be aware, like, there's options. That there's definitely stocks that are going to get hype and momentum and could possibly keep going more and more and more, okay? So that is going to have a lot of attention behind it. We already talked about Andrew Luck found guilty, securities fraud. Marvel spiked again 25% today because of Jensen Huang saying that this is the next $1 trillion company. Key points to know about this market. Huge money flowing into AI. Data centers, though, are starting to build on up. Those are, again, NBIS and IREN. Everything's over here, guys. Make sure you guys go check it on out. There's no like CPI data or anything big today. So there's nothing too wild that we need to, kind of look at here. Like at 10 o'clock, you can always look at like CPI data or PPI data when there is some. But, nothing too crazy or too wild just yet. Okay? So, traders, I think the best thing to do at this moment is let's honestly sit back and wait. Let's sit back to see where the hype takes us. Let's see if LOBO can go on a big rip and run. Let's see if, again, like, what is going to kick off this day? What is going to bring in the hype on this day? That's what I want to see. And you know what? Right now, we're sitting with over $600 on the day. There is no reason, nothing that I need to put myself involved in at this moment that, again, I need to force right now. Let's get ready to trade. Let's get ready to go. And let's get ourselves extremely excited about today. So, switching everything on out right here, making sure that you guys are all ready to rock. Absolutely great, absolutely awesome. Guys, if you are joining us for the small account challenge coming up in the future, make sure if you guys want all the same tools, they're all in the link in the description below. So if you guys click the links in the description below, we do have the Fox Runner news scanner, the #1 scanner I use every morning to find the best news, the best spikes, the best rips. It's how I find, again, GRRR. It's If you guys want Fox Runner, everyone does get a free 30-day pass. Type in the word Foxy for 30% off as well. Also, team, trade ideas. This is trade ideas. The charting, the top gainers. I will give you my codes. So when you buy trade ideas, it doesn't look like this. You have to have certain codes to make it look like this. I will give you guys my codes for free. Sign up, use my link, type in Deckmar25 for 25% off, and you guys will get 25% off, and I will send you all my scanner codes. And then Big Trades, who is coming on the mic later on in about, 25 minutes. That's going to be great. We can learn more about them. But if you want the same scanners I have, and I highly recommend everyone get Fox Runner so you guys can trade the moment I trade, get Big Trades, and get trade ideas. Those are going to be the same scanners I use for the small account challenge. So, get ready to rock. Click the links in the description for everything you see on my screen, everything that I'm using, everything that I'm on top of at this moment, okay? Make sure you guys are ready to go here. Little side note here, traders. Bitcoin getting a little bit weaker. Bitcoin falls underneath 69,000. So guys, look at this, guys. Bitcoin right now down towards 68,000. Bitcoin's getting a little weaker, getting a little bit of that sell-off right now. So Bitcoin at this moment, a little bit of a sell-off, a little bit of a drop right here. All right, here, team. Let's stay ready. Let's see what spikes at the bell here. Let's see what spikes at the bell. Right now, we're up $624 on the day. But you know what? We hungry for more. You know what? We want a little bit more. $275 gain, $190 gain, $274 gain. Let's get a nice $500, $600 profit. Let's again push ourselves up to over $1,000. So far, again, as you guys know, yesterday, right? Yesterday, we were able to make $1,700 on the day. It was an absolutely incredible day. Yesterday, we made $1,700 on the day to kick off our June, and also May was an absolutely beautiful day because in May, we were able to cross $10,000. So again, January, $15,000, February, $14,000, March, $8,000, April, $3,250, May, $10,000. We are up over $50,000 so far in 2026. Every trade live, every trade on stream, every trade for you guys to be able to listen, follow along. Making sure you guys are all good. Let's have ourselves a day. Let's get ready to rock and roll here, people. As always, I get myself so fired on up. I'm looking forward to a big day ahead. Traders, let me go get myself my quick bottle of water. Hey, if you guys have not yet, smash that thumbs on up because we're getting ready to go. Hit some W's in the chat and let's get ourselves jacked up. It is game time. Wake up! Wake up, traders! Let's do it! right, here, traders. Let's do it. Let's get ourselves ready to go. And let's get ready to rock here. All right, traders, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Big day ahead for everyone. Big day of trading. LOBO, guys. LOBO also trying to move itself on up here slightly. LOBO trying to move itself on up here slightly. LOBO, traders, 136 is still the target. Let's not forget about LOBO. One of our better trades here today might open up right at the bell and try to spike on up towards that 136 area. Possible shorts right when this bad boy opens on up. $138, $139, $141, $143, $145. Again, I'm looking for shorts maybe on LOBO if this one gets like that quick spike. Quick spike up towards around 136, 140, get a low reversal. Let's add some profits to our $274. That's kind of what I'm looking at here, team. Right now, the market opens up in 1 minute. I am focused on LOBO. LOBO has been rejected off 136 multiple times. 1, 2, 3, and it's the old spiking high back on April 21st. LOBO, high watch and high alert at the bell here to see if this is going to spike, hit this top, and then reverse back on down. That's what I'm looking for. We already made $275 off LOBO, but I do think this is one of the most active plays that could be able to make us money right when it does open on up. So, making sure that we're staying ready on this, getting after this play, and seeing what's going to happen. Market opens on up here, team, in about 10 seconds. Let's get ready to go. Good morning to everyone. We also do have GRRR. GRRR getting a little bit weaker. We got to see if that one can spike its way back on up at this time. No current orders other than LOBO. Okay, LOBO is my only live orders right now. We're going to see what else is going to spike and rip and run and where the buying volume could possibly take us. LOBO 136 is what we want to see. Try to get filled and see a reversal right back on down. Spike up to 136, 140, drop back down to 115, make a quick profit. Let's see what else we get. Looking at the breakout scanner. Again, traders, as I said, I will give you the breakout scanner. I will give you the high of the day momentum scanner. So again, the high of the day momentum scanner is custom coded and the breakout scanner is custom coded. If you buy trade ideas with my link and my link only, I will give you guys the codes to have the same exact scanners that I have. Absolutely free. Just want to help you guys out. No payment whatsoever needed. Here we go here, people. Here we go. BJDX, HKIT. Gotta find what's spiking here, team. BJDX right now. One of the top gainers on the day. Working its way back up. BJDX, a very strong resistance up in the $7 region. BJDX, guys, up towards around 726 strong resistance. BJDX was the #1 top gainer this morning. Gonna have a lot of trouble as it gets up near around the $7 area. This one can go get explosive. It really can. How much are shares to short on BJDX if we want to jump in on, let's say, like 3,000 shares? 3,000 shares, I inquire about them. 3,000 shares, I want to see what the cheapest amount would be. And ladies and gentlemen, it costs $1,000 to short BJDX. I will not be shorting BJDX today. BJDX costs $1,000 to short. Not in my wheelhouse today. I apologize, BJDX. BJDX, though, we could still look for the long side. If this place spikes and rips and runs, BJDX might be one of our top dogs that we want to look at today. So it's trying. And again, I'm watching as well, Concrete. Keep my eyes peeled, see if that play is going to be able to rip and run and start spiking. DXST. Nothing yet, though. Nothing yet. We are absolutely fine in case anything does go crazy. We are absolutely fine in case we do get any sort of crazy action. And it feels good to be here with every single person. I just want to make a nice little $500. Guys, I'm going to predict what's going to happen in the next 15 minutes. In the next 15 minutes, my prediction is going to be we are going to make a $500 trade. I'm going to celebrate. I'm going to turn on some music. I'm going to take off my shirt, wrap my shirt around my head like a big headband. I'm going to dance for a little bit. Then I'm going to put my shirt back on, and then Big Trades is going to come on the mic with us. That's my 15-minute prediction. My 15-minute prediction involves trading, profits, nudeness, and then again some an interview. That sounds like a great next 15 minutes to me. But we got to find something moving quick and fast. Woo! Let's do it here. Just got to find a little hype. ABVX, ZJYL. All we got to do is find a little bit of movement and hype. Give us something good. I want to find something we can pour a little honey on. Whip out the peanut butter. Come on now. BJDX. BJDX, guys, working its way back on up. This is a little bit of a scary one, because BJDX was a play this morning, which was the #1 top gainer on the day. BJDX did go from $2 and spike all the way up to $7.27. It actually spiked all the way up to $8.50. Right now, BJDX is trying to grind its way back on up. Now, why is BJDX up again? Let's just go to the premium news section. Go check out right here, guys. Go to top gainers with news or filings, and BJDX is the #1 top gainer. Now, why is BJDX the #1 top gainer? It says BJDX does talk about a strategic partnership. Partnership is the key word. If you guys want to read the full article, you can click open full article, and it does show up right here. And you guys can read the entire article if interested. But we do have a good, credible press release over on BJDX as the stock is trying to work itself on up. So BJDX here, team. I don't want to just chase it and buy at the top. But again, this looks like the play which has the most amount of movement right now. BJDX is trying to get some hype here, team. Trying to get some ripping and running. Trying to get the spike. Trying to get the hype behind it. I would say, again, you know, I don't mind getting involved on this play if we can get some, like, healthy pullbacks. Like, we get involved on this play maybe in, like, the 640s or so. So, I like this play if we can get healthy pullback areas. You know what I mean? If we can get this stock back at, you know, 640, 630, 620, and then, again, we start working our way back on up towards, $7. Like, I would love to be able to give the stock a chance, absolutely, if I can just get it at the right price. You know what I mean? So, would I like to buy MNTS, or excuse me, BJDX and get that squeeze above 728? Absolutely. Got to see a little bit more volume out there in the world, though. Hopefully, again, LOBO can still spike, right? LOBO, guys, unfortunately, that one's starting to dump. Traders, I'm going to cancel my LOBO orders. I do not need my LOBO orders right now. LOBO orders, I do not need. Let's go back over towards, again, BJDX. BJDX, this play, we are hoping to see some sort of momentum and spike. VWAP is all the way back down to 620. 620 is the VWAP area. So again, we don't want it going all the way back down towards that 620 mark, but we do want to just be aware that it could fall back down to 620. We are slightly building higher lows right now. Right now, if we want to get filled on this play, we want to look to try to get ready for a possible dip buy back on down towards lower areas that we can feel good about, feel confident about. Say to ourselves, okay, hey, you know what? And I just don't want to get too crazy until like a play truly does give us that spike. STAK deck, a little bit of spike with volume. A little bit of spike in, I see it. STAK, don't hate it. I'm hoping BJDX, the #1 top gainer, can find the strength to go crazy. We're staying ready here, traders. Staying alert. ZJYL here. Dip buys on BJDX back down near the VWAP, guys. VWAP area at this time is 622. If we do get one of those quick hard red candles I will look for a dip buy right above the VWAP, just a little heads on up. I will look for entries right around this orange line. This orange line coming on down, bounce off the VWAP, bounce off some pre-market highs would be my goal. Get in, get filled, and again, make a quick profit. Yes, I would like to make $500 plus, but even making a quick, $400, $300 is always great to just add. Now, we're trying to do something right now where we don't have one big mega play just yet. We're trying to do something right now where we don't have our mega winner. What about CODX, guys? CODX is halted. What happened last week on CODX? Wasn't it, guys, someone refresh my memory right here. Why was CODX a hot play last week? CODX is halted at this time. And we got a little bit of momentum over on this play right here. See if this stock could be able to continue to spike and rip and run and keep on climbing up a little bit more. CODX right now. Let me go ahead and take a look at this play. 30% gain at this time. And this is one that is currently sitting at 806. Room to run up to 875. Maybe again we look over on CODX here, traders. Has the potential to be able to squeeze a little bit. BJDX again. BJDX, I don't mind a possible dip buy. Guys, BJDX getting filled right now. Guys, BJDX, guys, got to be careful on BJDX. Don't want to go too low. Guys, BJDX, got to be careful on this play. BJDX, I did get filled 1,500 shares. Stock is getting a little too weak, falling underneath the VWAP. I'm not a fan of this stock falling underneath the VWAP. I am just going to get out of this play right here and right now. Stock, again, came down lower than what I wanted. I was looking for a dip buy bounce. I'm not going to hold it and hope. So, guys, I'm taking a small loss right there of $300 over on BJDX, staying up $300 on the day. BJDX is not holding the VWAP. What was my plan? My plan was to get filled at the VWAP and get a bounce play. Cracked underneath the VWAP, bounce back up. It's not my plan. I'm getting out. So traders, right now on the day, little heads on up, I am up $282. I want to find something great here today, but we haven't seen our main spiker just yet. Could CODX be our main spiker on the day here? So that's like the next main question. I'm trying to keep everything small and tight right now. Like, that's what I'm looking for. Small, tight movement. CODX. I would say if this one does get a pullback, we can look for entries maybe in the 760s. If the stock again starts spiking and starts going crazy, we can look for shorts up towards around $10. Oh, that's what it was. An Ebola play. CODX was an Ebola stock. Do we have any new cases of Ebola? So again, we're still staying in the green, but we're just kind of fighting to find some entries. Limit orders on CODX. Guys, I will look for entries on CODX if we can pull on back and maybe get a good little entry. Get ourselves involved at a nice area that can feel good about. I think I'm going to hit both sides on CODX. If CODX spikes, I want to look for shorts. If CODX has a dip buy, I want to get ready for an entry. But let's see what CODX does right when this opens on up. CODX, guys, I would like to get filled if we can get a quick pullback and get filled and shoot back on up here. Guys, we're going to a 5-minute halt on CODX. Little heads on up. 5-minute halt on CODX here, traders. Let's see how much shorts are on CODX, everyone. So let's go over towards this. Let's go over to CODX. Right now here, traders, let's see what CODX can be able to do for us. Obviously, we want to trade. Like, the thing is, I know you're here to trade. I'm here to trade. But I try to find that balance. I try to find that balance from us just jumping in on every single play just to trade and us actually having good, credible plays. I don't want to alert every little play that moves just so we trade. I want to be able to trade stocks that have good potential. What do I always look for? 80-20s. 80% chance that we have the reward. 20% chance of risk. If I don't see an 80-20, I usually don't look to get involved into it. So what do I mean by that, guys? What would be an 80-20 out of CODX? Well, an easy way to get an 80-20, 80% reward, 20% risk, is never just buy at the top. That's usually not the best idea. What is a good idea is wait for pullbacks. If you buy on a dip buy, it will not always bounce. But the odds are, if you buy in lower, there's a chance that buying volume can move on in. If you get in lower, even if it does fall, you usually have consolidation. Buying at 806 is risky. Buying at 750 is strategic. Same exact thing if I want to short this play. CODX, let's imagine this play opens on up and goes on a quick spike. Maybe it runs up towards around $10. If I short at $10, guess what? That's strategic. The stock would then have a $2, $3 spike we could see selling. If I short at 806, that's risky. If I buy at the current price, it's risky. If I short at the current price, it's risky. If I buy, let's say on a dip buy, that's more strategic where I have a better opportunity for a bounce. If I short at a high, there's a better chance I could see a reversal. So I do want to see really quickly CODX. Let's just see where these shorts are going. How much are those going to cost? CODX, how much are shorts costing over on that play? 5,000 shares cost again $30. That's not really anything, but I don't want 5,000 shares. Let's go with again like 3,000 shares. 3,000 shares, a lot more reasonable. Locate lowest, cancel. Yeah, that's not much at all. So again, I'm going to look at CODX here, and as I said, I want to hit both sides. I'm going to place entries for a possible dip buy, and then I'm also going to place entries for a short. I'm going to avoid 806, short near $10, dip buy near around that 750 area. That's what I want to look for. Because traders, to be frank with you, I don't see anything else right now. I don't see anything at BJDX. I don't see anything. DXST. DXST, guys, trying to get a little hype. DXST got a little bit of a spike right there. That's not too bad. PMI, VSA, GXAI. DXST might be the best right now here, team. Is DXT also halted? DXT. Yes, DXT, guys, is also halted at this time. So we got two plays. DXT trying to get some momentum. And traders, we will see what that one's going to do. And then we do have CODX, as you guys know. CODX, we got about a minute here. Let's see what this play is going to be able to do for us. 250 shares at a time. Gonna look for putting in dip buy orders right now. If this play again gives us some dip buy opportunities, I will again give it a chance and kind of go all over it. So I'm looking at more around the 750 region to see if I can get some dips and see if I can get some bounce plays and see if I can make some money that way. If I can, great. Now I'm also going to put in entries up in 940s on the short side, up towards again 960s, up towards again 965, 66, 971, in case again I can get a reversal. So I'm going to short the tops. I'm going to dip buy the bottoms because I think again at least CODX has some attention. CODX has some hype behind it. You know what I mean? All right. So guys, right now here, we do have 7 seconds until this comes out live. I'm all set on both sides. CODX short side, CODX long side. Let's see which way I could possibly get filled at. CODX right now, opening on up. It is getting a nice little spike. If this thing goes up towards 950 or higher, I'm going to start getting ready on my shorts here over on CODX. So CODX got up towards 912. I want to, again, put the odds in my favor. What are odds in my favor? Well, if you short after a 50% spike, there's a chance pullback can happen. If you get a dip buy after, let's say, a $2 spike and now you get filled on a dip buy, the odds are in your favor. So again, I'm looking on both sides. I'm avoiding just buying right in the middle. I don't know what's going to happen here in the middle. I don't know what's going to happen at current price. But I do know a dip buy sounds pretty safe. I do know a spike up $1.50 sounds pretty safe to short it back on down. I'm looking at both sides on which I believe could be able to, pay me out. Looking for what I call those 80-20s. 80% reward, 20% risk. Right now, CODX still a good solid play here. Let's see how much more is left in the tank over on CODX. If the stock does continue to spike and rip and run. I think CODX could easily get up towards around that $10 mark if it wants it. CODX so far has gone from $6 up towards $9. Sometimes all it takes is one great trade, guys. All it takes sometimes is one great trade to be able to make your money. You know, you could make 10 trades a day, but you win 200, you lose 300, you win 500, you lose 500, and then you make a $2,000 trade and you say, now I'm good. So sometimes, again, you know, sometimes it's you win 275, you lose 105. You win 190, you win 275, you lose 340. All sometimes I want is one great trade. Make me $1,100 on this trade and I'm good, you know? So every day is different. Sometimes you might be on a little hot streak and you win one trade, win two trades, win three trades, win four trades of $300 each and you're up $1,500. But other times, again, sometimes you win a trade, you lose a trade. You win a trade, you lose a trade, and then you nail a big one and that's when you walk away. You know what I mean? So, I want to see what CODX is going to do for us. Also, what's DXST doing? DXST, little spike and came right back on down. Want to see again which way this momentum is going to take us. Guys, little heads on up for all my AMPX traders. AMPX is at brand new record highs right now. AMPX, all my AMPX dogs. We are at brand new record highs at the moment. The highest we have ever been up. I am now up over $11,000 over on AMPX trades. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, AMPX brand new record highs up towards $23. Things could start getting exciting over there. Congratulations to all my AMPX battery play traders. Stock, again, we've been sitting on now for the last 5-6 months. Absolutely beautiful and absolutely awesome. Trader CODX, unfortunately, isn't, you know, getting that crazy, like, foop. Like, we had a quick little spike up to 914. Might get that pullback still. I don't know. What are you guys thinking? What are your thoughts right now, guys, on this current market? I want to trade. I want to go crazy. You guys know how I like to do it. I like to go nuts. I like to try to make as much money as we possibly can. But at the same time, I don't want to force or put you in a bad position. I'm all about making us all money. But I also don't want to gamble. Right? I know I get a little crazy. I get enthusiastic. I have a passion for being here. But I don't want to ever again let emotion take over where we put ourselves in bad positions. CODX, if we got filled up near around $10, I think that was a great healthy position. And again, CODX, if we can get filled again near the VWAP or slightly under the VWAP at 750, 760 on a quick pullback, we could bounce right back up towards $8. But I don't want to see a slow little fade, right? I love you guys. I love every single person that's watching. I want to make sure you guys win, you know? Right now, CODX, we're still, again, focused on that one slightly. DXST, that one's fading back on down. S&P 500, still, again, sitting right next to record highs. Congratulations, again, AMPX. We're sitting at new record highs as well. Absolutely great. How's, like, NBIS and such? Not doing too much right there. What about IREN right now? IREN, again, working its way on up. These, again, data power plays are trying to continuously climb right now. They are doing absolutely awesome. Still, again, trying to grow on up here. Now, little heads on up. In 5 minutes, guys, 5 minutes from now, we are again going to be having an interview with Big Trades. Big Trades is where I'm using the small account challenge. They are one of the first brokers to have approval from the SEC that you do not need a PDT rule. They are who I'm using for the small account challenge, and I thought it would be great to be able to have every person hear from them and be able to ask them questions about anything that you guys want to know for small accounts, for shorting, for PDT rules. So basically, they're going to jump on the mic for about 20 minutes with me here, and we can ask them any questions that you guys have. Hey, can I get shorts? Hey, what platform will I be using? Hey, what are your commissions? Hey, can I be able to trade nonstop? Hey, can I open up an account with this amount of money? Any question that you guys are concerned about with, again, the PDT rule going bye-bye, now, again, you guys are going to have an opportunity to listen, to learn, and to talk to them, okay? So it's only going to be about 20 minutes or so, but I wanted to, again, introduce you guys to, again, the brokerage that I'm going to be using and making sure that you guys have clarity for that moving forward, okay? Little heads on up. CODX, guys, getting a little bit weaker here. CODX, we actually want to see a little bit more of a drop, and then we might get a possible dip buy. Let's see here, guys. CODX, I don't want to get halted on. Halted on would be a bad idea. Guys, CODX, I'm starting to get filled right now. CODX, I'm starting to get my entries right now to get filled on a dip buy, and that's either going to be a dip buy right next to the VWAP or that dip buy right next to 750. So I am going to, again, give this a chance. As you guys know, I've been trying to give stocks a lot of chances to be able to get filled, get a bounce, be able to make me some money. So right now, guys, I am in at the cost basis of 768, okay? 768 cost basis. Let's see if we can bounce back up to $8. If we can bounce back up to $8, I do have 1,700 shares filled at 768. It's a good size entry. 768, 1,700 shares, about a $13,000 investment right now. And I do want to see, can we get a little bounce back up towards like $8? If we can get a bounce back up to $8, get a little green candle, get ourselves moving back on up, and I could just make, a quick $400 or $500, I'll be happy with that. I don't need, and I understand this market condition. So I just want to see, can we get that squeeze and spike? So right now we're only up $25 right here, guys. You can see the unrealized gain, CODX on 1,700 shares at the cost basis of 768, currently up $112. Let's just see if we get a bounce off the VWAP, move our way back up near $8, and then we can just take some profits near $8. So again, I am not looking for $10,000 on this trade. Literally making baby gains right now, just so again I can be profitable. You know what I mean? Baby gains sometimes are good gains. A little slower. Want to see again some hype move on in. 768 is my cost basis. Let's see if the bids can get above 780. See if the bids can get above the 780 mark. Got a little green candle as we came on down to that bottom. Little green candle as again we're trying to get back above that VWAP area. Only up $112, guys. There's 780. Now we're up $200. Can we re-break 780? Traders, I'm just going to be a smart trader here. I'm just going to take a very small $136 profit. I'm just not feeling it right now. I don't want to put you guys in bad positions. It's a little bit slower. Deep down, I feel like I'm forcing a little bit in a market that I want to go crazy, but it's just not there just yet. So I like it. Made a little bit of money. Nothing too crazy, but going to, again, kind of cancel all orders at this time. Right now at this moment, I'm sitting with a $418 profit on the day. So far on the day, I am just sitting with a $418 profit. Not bad. Nothing to write home about. If you guys are in for that little dip buy, congrats. It's a nice little dip buy right now. Remember, team, what's the new saying in your mind? The new saying in your mind at this point is 80-20s. Deck just made, again, $200. Deck is up $418. CODX is getting a little bit of a bounce play. Let me stop getting emotional about plays and let me look for 80-20s. 80% reward, 20% risk. There's always going to be risk, but where can we maximize our reward? That's what I'm thinking. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and bring over Michael here today. And Michael is going to be ready to rock and roll, and we are going to be all set, ready to get after it, and we will be all good to go. All right? So, I'm going to turn off this music right here, bring over Michael from Big Trades, and we are going to be ready to rock here at this time. Let me bring over Michael, making sure that we're all good. Hey, Michael, you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep, I know you can't see me, but we can see you. I'm going to bring you over on the live stream right now, and we'll be all set, ready to go. So, guys, here's
Awesome.
again Michael. Michael again joining us over on from Cobra, and going to kind of be breaking down Big Trade. So basically, we have our small account challenge coming on up, and small account challenge, it's one of the biggest events we have every single year. It just comes on down to the fact that we're dropping down to $4,000, and now we are going to trade as much as we can. And now having like no PDT rule, it's going to be one of the craziest, we believe, small account challenges ever. So like basically we want to know on your end, how is that like happening? Like with the no PDT rule, with Big Trades, with Cobra, can you just kind of fill us in on everything that's going on over on your side at this time?
Yeah, absolutely. As plenty of you probably already know, we're, or not us specifically, but PDT is finally going away on June 4th. So this Thursday, 2 days away. The official announcement was made, I believe, towards the end of last year in terms of, FINRA passing it and, going to SEC to finally get it approved. Pretty much since then, we've kind of, started this process of, launching Big Trades, this new subsidiary of Cobra, to where it's going to allow, for the most part, we're trying to establish Big Trades and Cobra as like your one-stop shop for day trading overall. So I know on the Cobra side, we're mostly known for the shorting aspects of it, but we want to be able to provide for all day traders alike. So just whether you're long bias, short bias, if you're swing trading, if you're trading blue chips, you're trading low float, small caps, we wanted to be the kind of broker that's going to give you the best of the best services out there. So that's where Big Trades comes into play. So Big Trades is kind of, we're launching it officially on June 4th. The website is available, so it's just bigtrades.com. You can go out and check it out. We are taking applications. Big Trades is going to be off a free commission model.
So it's free commissions?
It's going to be free commissions for stocks above $1. So stocks above $1 and regular trading hours is going to be free commission. When it comes to you can still trade pre and post, and you can still trade stocks under $1. There is going to be a 0.004 per share commission on it, but anything above $1 in regular trading hours is going to be free commission. It's not going to be exactly like your typical free commission broker for the most part. With Big Trades, I think one of the perks with that is that it's still essentially in the Cobra Trading family. So it's, with Cobra Trading's been around for over 2 decades. And, we like to think we're, pretty up there in the day trading industry as a whole. So when it comes to the execution on Big Trades, it's essentially in tandem with the partnerships that we have on the execution piece with Cobra. So it's a lot more simplified in terms of just the order execution in general. It's based off smart routing, so you don't have to pick between a ton of routes to get your orders filled. But it's still going to have that solid execution that's going to satisfy a lot of day traders. Looking for that fastest fill. So yeah, free commission. You can still trade pre and post. Pre and post, you're going to see a 0.004 per share commission, but it is capped. So that one has a minimum of 99 cents on the minimum trade per commission during pre and post, and then after that, it's going to have a max of $6.99. So $6.99 cap per trade.
Cool. Do you mind if I just kind of hit you with some rapid fire questions, just like questions
Absolutely.
that people have asked me, and you can kind of just give a 1-sentence answer or expand on it if you want to?
Yeah, absolutely. Far away.
All right. Number one, what is the minimum to open up with Big Trades?
$2,500.
$2,500. What if you open up, let's say, with $2,500 or $3,000, and you end up like losing 1 or 2 trades? Is that okay if you accidentally fall underneath $2,500, or do you have to fund back up?
You can fall below 2,500. Ultimately, the maintenance is 2,000, which is just a standard requirement to have a margin account via FINRA. So stay above 2,000. If you go below, for the most part, you'll have to fund above. Big Trades, again, it's catering towards the day trading side. So at this moment, we're not offering any cash accounts. It's just margin. So
Cool.
Above 2,000, you have to stay.
So the margin is 4-to-1. So if I have, let's say, a $5,000
Agreement.
account, I'll have $20,000 in buying power.
Agreement.
Awesome. And what does your shorts look like over on Big Trade? So, I'm a big shorter. I know, again, that's why I use Cobra so often. You guys are incredible with shorts. How is Big Trade shorting?
So with Big Trades, I would say honestly, it's going to be very competitive compared what's out there in the industry. Just like you said so yourself with Cobra Trading, that's one of the areas that we're highly known for, and feedback lately has been just phenomenal with that. So we're kind of bringing that piece over to Big Trades. Of course, Big Trades isn't going to be as extensive in terms of the locate sources on Cobra, but it's definitely on par with the account size. And again, it's going to be very competitive, compared to the other options for smaller accounts out there.
What is the
You're still utilizing, sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh,
You're
no,
still
no.
utilizing a couple outside locate sources. So you still have that aspect of
Okay.
external sources. to
And
pull
we'll be
from.
able to short in pre-market, post-market. We could be able to still get ourselves involved in like these smaller cap plays.
Absolutely.
Awesome. What else? What is the platform that's used throughout Big Trades? Is that DOS? Is that a different platform?
It's still DAS. So DAS is still the default. So the free, so we do offer a free version, which is just the DAS web-based version. It's a lot more simplistic, but that one is free. You're just paying for the market data on that one. You can still utilize Dash Trader Pro. That one is $99 a month plus market data.
Is it, if we hit a certain amount of trades, do we get any like DOS for free? I know sometimes like, if we trade X amount of shares, is there anything like that for Big Trades?
No, not at this time with Big Trades.
Gotcha. Okay, awesome.
But the 99 for Dash Trader Pro, that does automatically include the web-based version and the mobile.
Awesome. And basically, so how it would work is, Big Trades is almost like, 4 small accounts. So when we do our small account challenge and we go from $4,000 and, we grow it and we continue to get ourselves up at 10,000, we can then switch over to Cobra?
Yeah, absolutely. And I know all styles of trading are different as well. So, some traders might, have different needs they might have an account at Cobra and an account at Big Trades. Granted, it's two separate ledgers, so you would have to have two DAS instances for that. But yeah, I mean, that's a whole, goal that we're looking at here is just having, options for everybody and, every style of trading.
Just to make it simple, because people always ask me, they say, oh, do you accept people from this country or this country, this country? I think it would be easier and quicker to say, what countries do you not accept?
So that one's a difficult question, to be completely honest. So I will say with Big Trades, it's not available to international at this time. That is the plan. That is the goal. We're working on that. For the most part, it's really just a logistical issue internally. So that's expected to come later in the year. For now, of course, we're still accepting international over at regular Cobra Trading. The account minimum deposit for that one's dropping down to 10,000 on June 4th. You're welcome to apply now for that as well. But yeah, going back to what countries we do or don't accept, honestly, a lot of it's going to be case by case. A lot of your major countries, we, for the most part, will look at. So majority of Europe that we do a good portion of the Asian, countries over there on the other side of the globe. Of course, pretty much, I think we pretty much do all of the Americas, South America, of course, Central America, some from Africa there as well. So it's case by case. And as you know, there's a ton of countries out there. So it's really hard just to kind of, give you this is what we don't accept.
Yeah. So is it just more you have to be an American citizen? Someone just asked, what if I'm an American citizen, sign up, and then I go on a trip, to Europe? Is it based off servers, or is it more just, the fact that, hey, I signed up, I'm an American citizen, and now I can go trade wherever I want in the world?
I mean, a lot of it honestly is going to be standard, KYC that you see really with any firm.
Mm-hmm.
Some instances it might be a fact that we're not registered in some countries, and other instances it might just be, inability to validate information, stuff like that. I mean, in terms of details, you'll just have to reach out to our team to kind of, ask your questions and kind of get more information on that particular area.
Gotcha. Just want to confirm this as well. So between 9:30 to 4 p.m., it's free commissions. During pre-market, it's 0.4 a share, or is it only less than $1 stocks that you have a fee on, or is it all pre-market?
It's all pre-market. So all pre and post, all pre and post 0.004, so 40 mils, and it's a minimum of 99 cents per trade or $6.99. So it is capped at that $6.99 per trade.
Okay, but you can trade stocks that are under $1?
Absolutely.
Okay. And just, starting up on Thursday, it's just something we've never experienced before. Can we, literally starting up on Thursday, our accounts are funded, we're ready to go, we can just trade as much as we would want? I mean, is that how basically this no PDT rule works? As it's, hey, we jump in, we're trading, and we don't have anything to worry about? Or is there anything that really the SEC has put into place where it's hey, you have unlimited trades within this reason? Is there any kind of caveats that the public really doesn't know about yet that we're gonna run into? Or is it nope, you have $5,000, go crazy?
I mean, that's a really good question for the most part. I mean, this is something that many traders have been waiting for years. I mean, this PDT rule has been around for 20, 25 years or so, which granted, if you think about it, when PDT was implemented, we didn't really have the technology that we have today in terms of how easily accessible it is to get on the computer and place a trade electronically, right? You don't really need to technically have to call up your broker to, buy shares of, some kind of blue chip stock or any kind of stock in general. So, I mean, for the most part, it's, all free game. You're able to trade as you see fit. I mean, granted, for the most part, always be conscious that there are margin requirements as well. I mean, that was there, previously. I think a lot of traders will kind of overlook that whenever, they're finally above PDT or they're just trading in general, a little bit newer to the game. So there are margin requirements, of course, but, it really, when it comes to that, it just depends on what type of stocks you're trading, how you're trading it. But I mean, yeah, I mean, if it's within your buying power, I mean, you can trade, all day, every single day. I'm sure, Sean and probably a lot of others would say don't overtrade for the most part. But yeah, I mean, it's, as you see fit, it's all self-directed. If you have the buying power, if you're shorting, if you have the locates, to short it, then, by all means.
Awesome. No, that's absolutely great. What about options? Is that available at this time, or is it more just strictly shares?
Big trades will support options. To be honest, I'm not sure if we're implementing that right now. Last I was told, I believe it should be ready June 4th. With options specifically, just reach out to our chat. Our internal guys are going to know a little bit more on the logistics and timeline for that. But if I understand correctly, I believe options is going to be ready to go coming out June 4th, this Thursday.
Awesome. What is the difference, or can you kind of go into the difference between big trades and Cobra? You know, where would you say is going to be the drop off where Cobra kind of has that extra like strength compared to what big trades is?
Absolutely, that's a really good question. So, big, what are the main differences? Of course, going to be, commission versus no commission. Big trades again has no commission because it doesn't have the same routing capabilities as Cobra. Again, not to knock off the execution speed with big trades at all. It's still behind, many of the execution vendors that we just have a really solid relationship with. So that's what it's basically off of. So it's going to be a little bit. It's going to be better than what you get with your traditional free commission broker model. When it comes to Cobra trading, that's your true DMA, option. So in terms of the execution, with it being true DMA, so with Cobra trading, we're actually one of the only brokers out there that's classified as a true DMA. What I mean by that is we don't have a trade desk whatsoever. So with Cobra, whenever you're placing your orders through the platform, which is DAS or Sterling, most cases it's going to be DAS, that's the most popular option. Your orders are sent directly to the exchanges to be filled. So if you're using a direct exchange route like NASDAQ or NYSE or ARCA, it's a direct highway literally to the exchange to get filled. So it's about as fast as you can get for retail execution. So that's going to be one of the main differences there is, true DMA, being able to route your orders. When you have the capability to route your orders or route your own orders, that's when you start getting into these little customized routes that can do a little bit more than what big trades can do. For example, you have the limit P route. The limit P route is a limit stop loss route that you can use for pre and post market. That's at Cobra, that's not at big trades. We have the SSR route. SSR tickers, if you're not familiar with those, you have to basically get into your short position on a red candle, on a green candle, on a green tick when it's going up. With the SSR routes, it would actually send an order on a red candle while it's going down. So that depending on your trading style could be a huge game changer. That one's available on Cobra Trading. That's not available on big trades. So just the whole routing aspect in general. And then of course the rebate routes. Let's not forget about the rebate routes because those are the most popular and heavily used with us. Yeah. Again, with Cobra, true DMA, that's really the kicker there because your execution speed, it's definitely top tier with that. So when it comes to the rebate routes, those are most popular because you're still getting that solid execution. It's a free route whenever you're taking liquidity, placing market orders, but whenever you're adding liquidity, you get that 0.0025 per share rebate that you see the next morning. So we have a lot of traders that they'll offset pretty much the majority, if not all, of their commission, even earn a little bit some just off the rebate routing itself. So more or less, the analogy I like to use for it is instead of taking an Uber to the exchanges to be filled, you're literally in the driver's seat of your sports car. That's to get your order executed.
Nice.
So that's one of the main differences. Of course, the other main difference is just going to be the overall short locate network for hard to borrow stocks on small caps. So Cobra is quite a bit better. I mean, Cobra, that's our bread and butter. That's that firm.
But after we grow our accounts to 10,000, we could just switch to it.
Yeah, absolutely. The short locate network on Cobra is it is better than big trades. That's where we have our entire expansive network of locate vendors. So if you're not familiar with how it works with Cobra, just in general, it's essentially the same way, I suppose, with big trades, being that it's it's still tied to Cobra. So traders get the locates directly from our vendors at wholesale cost. So you're not technically getting the locates directly from Cobra or our clearing firm. So the way it works with us is we utilize third-party locate vendors. So basically, firms that specialize in getting these hard-to-borrow locates, you as a trader get the locates directly from those different vendors. We're essentially just we're your facilitator, we're your middleman. But based off that model, it's all supply and demand on the pricing because at the end of the day, those different vendors are competing for your pricing. So it's going to be some of the pricing out there because if one vendor is getting more locates than vendor 3, vendor 3 is going to locate or lower its locate price and so on. So that network alone with Cobra, it's the full network. With Big Trades, you're really just getting a fraction of that. So in terms of if you're a heavy short seller, I mean, Cobra Trading, that's if you're a heavy short seller, you're going to want to migrate over to Cobra once you get over 10K, because you're going to have a lot more accessible to yourself. Lastly, I would say just the overall customer service, Cobra Trading customer service. That is one of the things we're highly known for. We're not remote employees. We're all in-house. You see me in my office right now here at Cobra. We're based out in Texas, just right outside Dallas, Texas. I like to joke about it, but it's kind of true. But we also have that Texas hospitality. So with Cobra Trading, you get that customer service, award-winning customer service that we're known for. With Big Trades, it's just chat and email support. So it's not any phone service. Of course, chat's always a live chat. You're going to speak with one of our reps here. It's just we don't really have that manpower capability to provide phone support with Big Trades. So customer support, you're going to get more of a top-tier service at Cobra Trading. But again, Big Trades, we understand kind of what the market is. We know there's other firms out there you can try and call. You can be on the runaround for hours. We're still priding ourselves in just overall response time and just our customer service in general. So Big Trades, it's still going to be good. It's just in all those aspects, it's just not going to be as good as Cobra Trading.
Do you guys have mobile?
We do, yeah. It's part of that trader.
Awesome. What would you guys say? Because I know there's a lot of people in chat, and then I can understand it. A lot of people are saying, hey, the PDT rules dropping. There's so many different options out there to be able to go. Why Big Trades? What do you guys think is like your main edge to have someone sign up towards, other than using a competitor that might be something within the same field? Like, what do you guys believe is kind of giving you guys that edge?
So just based off the feedback of speaking with a lot of traders in this area, I would say to start with one, at the end of the day, Big Trades it's a day trading focused firm, right? It's by Cobra Trading, which is, one of the more well-known day trading firms out there. So Big Trades is day trading focused. I mentioned that because I'm sure many of you have probably experienced this firsthand. A lot of the other free commission brokers out there, particularly the big box guys, a lot of them will just simply restrict you from trading low price securities in general, which I know a lot of traders, they'll look to trade just low price securities, small caps, right, whether you're long or short, because those are the most volatile. So with Cobra, we don't restrict any of that. Again, it's a self-directed account. We're not going to restrict the stock just because it's low priced and deemed risky by the firm, which I know you didn't get that with other big box firms. So that's one of the key differences there, is just we're going to let you trade what stocks you want to trade. So that's going to be huge right there. Short locates, again, with Big Trades, we all know it's not going to be as good as Cobra, but it's, don't let that downplay Big Trades at all. It's still going to be a very great option, and compared to the other firms out there in that same category, it's going to be one of the most competitive in terms of just overall short locate availability and pricing. So if you're with your shorting, you're shorting with the smaller accounts, I think that's going to be a huge game changer. I'm very familiar with PDT. It's, again, no one's like PDT, right? It's just been an unnecessary obstacle for many out there. But for the longest time when PDT was around, a lot of brokers out there under the 25K minimum, they just flat out did not have any locates whatsoever, right? So that's going to be a game changer in general for small accounts as a whole, is that now you're getting another option to just simply trade. So kind of like the first option, first point I discussed earlier, is now you're just getting the option to actually do what you want to try and do, and kind of master your craft and trading as a whole. So just being able to trade in general, whether it's just being able to trade the ticker or just being able to short the ticker as a whole. So two game changers right there compared to kind of the competitors, and why you would want to choose Big Trades if you're on the smaller account side. Third, I would say the execution piece. So the way it works with free commission brokers, basically just think of your big box broker that has free commission. Nothing's free, right? They're still a business at the end of the day. So the way they're making their money is by monetizing the order flow on the back end. So that's what's called payment for order flow. And that's what you see with free commission brokers. With free commission brokers, whenever you're placing an order through their system, they're either going to route it internally to price match against different orders, and they're making money off that spread, or they're going to route it to maybe a different wholesale subsidiary that's acting like a market maker, or different venues for rebates on the back end. So they're basically getting per share rebates for your order, sending your order flow to different venues, and that's where you get that slippage in. With big trades, that's not exactly the case. I touched a little bit on it earlier. So with big trades, it's basically utilizing the relationships that we have with Cobra Trading's execution venues. So it's going to be essentially it's still smart routing. It's still smart routing, but that smart routing is more so biased on the execution fill rather than trying to attack X amount of firms that's going to give the best rebate for the firm. So overall, generally speaking, on the execution speed, it's going to be better than what you find at your traditional free broker, because it's best way to think about it is that it's literally tailored and built for active intraday day trading. So I would say those are going to be the main reasons why a trader overall, whether you're long bias, short bias, trading blue chips, small caps, why you might want to go to big trades compared to competitors is just one, you're going to have a lot more leniency on just the margin rate and being able to trade what stocks you want to trade. I literally had a conversation the other day with someone at a big box firm. He only traded blue chips, and they were still kind of giving him a little bit of trouble in terms of the margin requirements for those stocks, because it wasn't your standard 4-to-1. So just more leniency on that, basically just being in more control of that, being able to just short in general for small caps if you're a short bias trader looking to trade small caps, and then just the execution piece alone. So if you're long bias, you should still get that free commission, so it's not adding up. You're still getting that solid execution. If you're short bias, Cobra, or you're regarded as one of the best out there in that area, and big trades, we're hoping it's not too far from Cobra, once we start putting it up.
With I think final questions here. With it being a new platform, how secure is our info? Everything's nice, secure, private. Obviously filling out an application and putting a lot of details and bank account information. You have the same security as you do over on Cobra?
Absolutely. I would say the best way to answer that is that it's still utilizing essentially the same like office systems and all that good stuff as Cobra. It's just, of course, it's a new rollout, so it's its own separate kind of ledger and entity to it, but it's utilizing the same systems at Cobra that it's all insured, right? It's all insured. Your account's insured. You're backed by Wedbush Securities, which is a clearing firm that's been around, for 80, 70 years or so. It's safe. It's the same systems. If you're an existing Cobra client, for example, if you logged into Big Trades, you're going to see that it pretty much looks exactly the same, but now you see the Big Trades logo there. So it's not brand new, fresh systems to where it's having to work out the kinks and stuff like that. Yes, you might have like a which I think so far the feedback has been great, because again, we are taking applications already for big trades. You can apply now, you can fund your account now. We just can't get you started until Thursday on June 4th once PDT is officially eliminated. But feedback's been good on the application. Of course, we're receiving an influx, so typical turnaround times around 24, but it's probably around 48 hours. But that's the website right there. So you're welcome to apply now. Feedback's been good. Your money is secure, it's insured, and all that good stuff.
Awesome. Well, I'm very excited. I'll be again using you guys big trades over on Thursday, starting on up for the small account challenge. But Michael, I appreciate you jumping on the mic here, just kind of answering all these questions and getting us all prepared for this upcoming Zero PDT. So we're pumped. Thank you so much, and we appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you for your time.
Okay. See you, man. Awesome, guys. So if you guys have not yet, take the time, fill out the application. As you guys can see, it's essentially a free broker, zero PDT rule for all stocks that are above $1. If you start trading stocks sub $1, you will have a small fee. If you guys are trading in pre-market, there will be a small fee as well. But at the same time, we have unlimited shorts, unlimited trades, 4-to-1 margin. We are again going to have mobile and desktop. That is who I'm using. If you guys are joining the small account challenge, make sure you guys come on over and check those on out. And also, if you guys are interested, you guys can go follow them over on X as well. So again, they have their X account live and rocking right here, so you guys can drop and hit them with a follow. Just wanted to, again, before I start my small account challenge on up here, team, I wanted to, again, just kind of jump in on them, talk about it, have someone from their team bring on over so you guys could just see the credibility, the trustworthiness, and we can grow our accounts together. Obviously, I only want to use the best of the best. Obviously, I want to make sure that you are all set, ready to go for the small account challenge coming up in the future. I want to make sure that we have every single advantage we have by A, using the best equipment, trade ideas in Fox Hunter, and B, using the best brokerages where we are going to have shorts and we can trade in pre-market and we get filled instantly. That's what is so important. Scanners, check. Brokerage, check. Me live streaming and getting you all set, ready to rock and roll, check. Team, this is going to be amazing. Let's head back over towards, again, some live trading on this day, and let's make sure we're not missing anything. Is there anything spiking right now for a final trade? I did go after a good chunk of trades here, guys, because I'm so excited about not having the PDT rule. I want to, again, continue to get after it. I'm only up $418 on this day, guys. So, again, $418 profit on this day. You guys can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm kind of turning into a little bit of a psychopath on the fact that I'm trading so often now, but I love it. I can't help myself, guys. I want to make money in this market, and this is how we're going to be trading on the small account challenge, trading as much as we possibly can. If you have not yet signed up to the small account challenge, you have 3 more days to do so. Today, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, you guys are running out of time. If you have not signed up to the small account challenge, make sure you guys come on over here, sign on up, and get yourself prepared for the small account challenge coming up in the near future. So make sure you guys are all set. If you guys have any final questions, please let me know. But guys, what an amazing day. We tried to do as much as we possibly could. We made 6 to 7 trades throughout this day, and then wanted to bring over Michael from Big Trades to make sure that you guys are all set, ready to go. We want to see you guys grow. I want to make sure you have success. Guys, I'll be honest with you. This is such a big time of the year for me because, to be frank with you, I'm putting my reputation on the line. I don't want to be the guy that's like, oh yeah, I signed up to watch Sean and he blew up my account. Do you think I want that? Do you think, again, that helps me in any sort of way? I want to exceed your expectations. I want every single person who signs up, for every single person who joins us on the small account, it is my goal to treat your account like if it's my own. I want to see everyone double, triple, quadruple their accounts, and I promise I am going to give you my absolute all. Let's get ready to do it together. Traders, it is going to be such an exciting, fun time coming on up. I am ready to rock and roll. I hope you guys are as well. And we are coming only 2 days away until the PDT rule is officially ended and we can trade nonstop on small accounts. Life-changing money is right around the corner. Generational wealth is coming on up. When we have the PDT rule being dismissed, think about all the volume, all the volatility, all the hype, all the action that we are going to see. Do not miss out on this summer. This is going to be incredible. I love you, ladies and gentlemen. Taking about $429 on the day and walking away, adding it to my $1,700. Not slowing down. We're only picking up. The PDT rule ending is going to be the kickoff of probably the most exciting time of our trading career. Do not miss it. 2 days away until pure anarchy. Traders, help me wrap this thing on up. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Let's do it here, traders. In 3, 2, 1. Ah-hoo! Things are about to get amazing. I cannot wait. I love you guys. Please email me if you have any questions. Happy to help you guys on out. Happy Tuesday. Great job. Congrats on everyone's profits today. No forcing. Not going to put myself in any bad positions. I love you guys. Enjoy your day.
Want you to know I
emotions are pouring out of me. I bring them to the light for you. It's only right. This is the soundtrack to my life. The soundtrack to my life. The soundtrack to my life, to my life, to my life, to my life, to my life. The soundtrack to my life.
I'll get him high, show him what I got. Can't read my, no, we can't read him like a poker face. Can't read my, no, we can't read him like a poker face. Low white bitch on detox, she lit teapot, 2 left feet, them Reebok. Shawty did freelance, now she a free thot. Should've never left that bitch alone with my seat. My shadow bitch get pit poppin' in my Reeboks. Talk about a detox, pussy like a beatbox. All grown up, bitch looking like Selena. That booty,
Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Hey.
Is it Stacy? Is it Becky? Is it Keisha? Is it Ashley? Low white bitch on detox, she lit teapot, 2 left feet, them Reeboks. Shawty did freelance, now she a free thot. Should've never left that bitch alone with my seat. My
Follow your dreams. Yeah. Wanna get a mansion, a jacuzzi, a theater to watch my movies, couple whips and lots of fancy things. The kids they call the Goonies. I see the future, crystal ball, mirror, mirror hanging on the wall. Who the flash white boy of the mall? Got your girlfriend screening all the calls. She bubbling, we fucking and you cuddling. Like baby, where the fuck you been? I wanna tell you she in love with him. So we ain't saying nothing. You could probably tell she bluffing, cause she kissed you with the mouth. She gave me head with my concussion. Yeah, she blushing, all red. Wanna rush and go to bed. You interrogate that bitch like you the fed. So she says she in love with a rock star, rock star. Wanna smoke my weed, so she asked me where the tops are, tops are.
Already know I can leave it alone. You're on my mind. Already gave you the time and the place, so don't be shy. Just come be the man I need. Tell me you got something to give. I want it. I kinda like it when you call me wonderful. Whatever the type of talk it is, come on then. I gotta know you're meant to be the man I need. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Be the man that I need, baby. Talk to me, talk to me.
here. That's the sound of the beast.
Oh,
Watch out, we run New York.
you know you love me. I know you care. Just shout whenever, and I'll be there. You want my love, you want my heart, and we will never, ever, ever be apart. Are we an item? Girl, quit playing. We're just friends. What are you saying? Said there's another. Look right in my eyes. My first love broke my heart for the first time, and I was like, baby, 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 oh, like baby, 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 no, like baby, 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 oh, I thought you'd always be mine. I need you to tell me, baby, where the hell is my husband? What is taking him so long to find me? Oh, baby, where the hell is my lover? Getting down with another. And I was like, baby, 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 like baby, 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 baby.
Luda. When I was 13, I had my first love.
Is it ever gonna change? I'm gonna feel this way forever. Are you gonna feel down for me to come on, come
Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me.
Mississippi putting it down. I'm the hottest round. I told y'all mother, y'all can't stop me now. Listen to me now. I'm lasting 20 rounds. And if you want me, then come on get me now. Is you with me now? The biggie bounce. I know you dig the way I switch my style. Holla, holla. People sing around. Go, get your freak on. 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 Go, get your.
This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why. This is why. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why. This is why. This is why I'm hot. I'm hot 'cause I'm fly. You ain't 'cause you not. This is why. This is why. This is why I'm hot. I'm hot 'cause I'm fly. You ain't 'cause you not. This is why. This is why. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot.
Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot hoes all on me.
This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why. This is why. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why. This is why. This is why I'm hot. I'm hot 'cause I'm fly. You ain't 'cause you not. This is why. This is why. This is why I'm hot. I'm hot 'cause I'm fly. You ain't 'cause you not. This is why. This is why. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot.
If I could, then I would. I'll go wherever you will go. Way up high or down low. I'll go wherever you will go. Sally,
I've been roaming around, always looking down at all I see. Painted faces fill the places I can't reach. Oh, won't you stay with me? 'Cause you're all I need. This ain't no fantasy, but darling, stay with me. You know that I can use somebody. 'Cause you're all I need. You know that I can use somebody, but darling, stay with me.
Honey, I get it, I get it, I get it. Way you got me all in my head. Think I'd rather you in my bed. Whatever it is, you know I can take it. I'm counting the days, how many days till I can see?
Guess I'm the problem. Your meds never do no wrong. If I'm so awful, then why'd you stick around this long and never fix the whiskey? And why you keep on pulling it off the shelf? You hit it when you looked at me, you halfway see yourself, and it got me thinking, if I'm the problem, well, you might be the reason.
Just give me time, just take your time. Honey, I get it, I get it, I get it. The way you got me all in my head, got me all in my bed. Think I got it in my food.
Badder than, bad from me part. Bad from me part. Bad from me part. Hey, safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep the heat even when I'm in foreign. I'm heartless, cause these niggas is hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. Hey.
Rest in peace, my granny, she got hit by a bazooka.
Soldier boy, tell him. You just gotta punch, then crank back 3 times from left to right. Soldier boy, I win it. Why me crank it, why me roll? Why me crank that soldier boy, that Superman, that now why me crank that soldier? 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 Now why? Soldier boy, I win it. Why me crank it, why me roll? Why me crank that soldier boy, that Superman, that now why me crank that soldier? 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 Now why?
Oh baby, I need some Mojo.
more gin, more shots, pour it. 3 rounds, forget. With a bottle or 2, red wine, rosé, red cup. All day I'll drink me under the table to get over you. You make me feel good. Na 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 na. You make me feel so. Na 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 na. You make me feel good. Na 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 na. You make me feel so. Na 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 na. And you'll be that girl, you'll be
Everything you want, so let me get up there. I'm the baddest baby in the atmosphere. Tell me what you want, so we can do this.
drink me under the table to get over you.
No, I don't want your number, no. I don't wanna give you mine, no. I don't wanna meet you nowhere, no. Don't want none of your time, no. I don't want no scrub. Scrub is another can't get no love from me. Hanging out with your side, his best friend's right. Trying to holler at me.
You are my fire, the one desire. Believe when I say I want it that way.
What a feeling. Here's believing. I can't have it all. I was dancing for my life. What a feeling. What a feeling. What a feeling.
I never wanna keep saying I want it that way.
Mommy?
I'm a mom.
Mamacita.
I'm bringing sexy back. All the boys don't know how to act. Think it's special what's behind your back. So turn around and I'll pick up the slack. Go ahead, be gone with it. 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 Go ahead, be gone with it.
Make me smile.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Go ahead, child.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Get your sexy on.
Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck, it's not your birthday. You'll find me in the club, bottle full of bug. Mama, I got what you need if you need to fill a buzz. I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug if you're into getting rough. You'll find me in the
In my bones, I can feel you. Take me back to a time when we really knew how to live. You listen up, old film, smoke a little weed on the couch in the back room.
Go shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck, it's not your birthday. Go shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck, it's not your birthday. Go shorty, it's your birthday. Go shorty, it's your birthday. Go shorty, it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck, it's not your birthday. You find me in the club, bottle full of bug. Look, mommy, I got the heads if you're into taking drugs. I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug if you're into getting rough. You can find me in the club, bottle full of bug. Look, mommy, I got the heads if you're into taking drugs. I'm into having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug if you're into getting rough. Go shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck, it's not your birthday. Find me in the club.
Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so.
Lady, running down to the riptide, taking away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you sing the song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the word.
'Cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby. 'Cause once you know,
Lady, running down to the riptide, to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man.
But don't make me choose. I think you know what this is. I think you wanna run. No, you ain't got no misses. But you got a sports car. We can unwind. Ride, drive the wheel. Yeah, you know what this is. Yeah, you know what this is. I think you know what this is. I think you wanna run. No, you ain't got no misses. But you got a sports car. We can unwind. Ride, drive the wheel. Yeah, you know what this is. Yeah, you know what this is. But I still stay, 'cause you're the only thing I know. So won't you take, oh, won't you take me home? Take me home. Take me home.
Take me home tonight. I don't wanna let you go. Missing the light. Take me home tonight. Listen, honey, just like